All right, welcome newbies and any potential noobs to this special episode of Newbs. So we are kind of doing, I explained this a little bit in the opening, but this is the first introduction I ever thought up for a homebrew, and there is a new crew sitting down to run through it, and so we will see how they respond to it. The first one was great because it was the adults table, and they were very skeptical. And then you've got the kids table that I was running, and I gave them the same opening, and they were like, yeah, let's do it, and they were all for it, whereas the adults were were trying to think of ways to use the escort mission to their advantage without actually engaging with the quest giver. It was hilarious. Such a difference between how adults and kids think. And so this is another table of adults thinking through the same opening, and so we'll see how they responded to it. It was really fun. But anyway, it's a special episode with my friends Tom, Austin, and Adam. Adam is actually, the reason this table came together is Adam is directing She Kills Monsters either this summer, it's either this summer or early this fall. Over in Norfolk, and so he wanted to get a little bit of tabletop experience and kind of have something to reflect on for directing that show. And so anyway, we'll get to that momentarily. But first, I've also got a little bit of a tech note. This is going to be audio only. We didn't have anybody to run the video switcher or the production and sit behind the table, which is fine. It was still fun. And so the map that you see in the image is the map that I used a couple of different tools to make, but primarily paint. So I found a map maker online, can't remember what it was, downloaded an image, used a piece of it, and then used paint to create what my forest and road and my topology was going to look like. So it was very rudimentary, but it was very fun. And so it was fun going back through these documents as well and kind of reacquainting myself with the story, because this is we're 2 years on the Newbs table, and it's been kind of a fun ride so far. And so it'll be fun if we keep this going more than just a series to get a little bit of experience for Adam to reflect on for directing. But anyway, so it's audio only. And we finally reached the point where I feel we are top shelf basement quality production. And so we are going to be seeing some changes on the Newbs table, and kind of excited and saddened by that, because we're going to see somebody, David, who plays Hurry, stepped away to do the video production, and so he's missing out on the story. And now Jeff, who plays John Yu, is going to switch. He wants to learn that role, but he's got some other ideas to enhance the production, so I'm very excited to see what he's going to be able to do. And so we'll be starting that in a few short weeks. But anyway, we have finally reached the point where I feel we are, like I said, top shelf basement quality. Now let the story begin.
Could use them, but there's a higher chance that it won't do what I think it should.
I don't have any spells or shoot fire.
I have hella spells.
He's got spells.
Okay.
I'm not going to use them.
My cantrips are Dancing Lights, Firebolt, Minor Illusion, Poison Spray, and Ray of Frost.
I can speak with
Those are all
animals.
spells, like.
Those are like those aren't even spells.
Cantrips you can use.
You can just use.
Yeah, during your turn, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't
Well, I
cost
don't
you.
have to prepare my spells either. Though.
And then you don't have to use a bonus action.
No.
I have +3 animal handling.
I have
Some
speak
of
with
them,
animals.
like I have one where I need a
don't have
pinch of
animal
soot
hand right now.
and salt. Here I need a bit of fleece. Yeah, like I still need. Here I need a wing feather to fly. To cast fly, I need a wing feather from any bird.
Oh, let's see if we can find you one. I have eagle claws.
So if you come across any birds,
Eagle claws.
I do. I got a bunch of stupid shit. Magical meat.
So this is kind of exactly where we find you guys. So you guys are just chatting. You want me to get? You want me to start?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Yes.
So I start. So this story is the reimagining of the story that I started with the table that we're currently doing.
Okay.
So we're 2 years into that story.
Nice.
And it it started with this introduction that I'm about to start. And so I'm like, this might be fun to see where it goes, where you guys take it. Because the first time that I did it, it was with, well, I don't want to spoil anything. And so
it didn't go the way you
this
anticipated?
will be the third iteration of this introduction.
This is your once upon a time
Yes.
in this land. These fucking 3 idiots showed up.
This is how it started.
Yeah.
And so you guys are all loading in for the first time into the first chapter of my story. The homebrew story that I've made, which is kind of fun. The major city, Kingston's Bluff. The major city, Kingston's Bluff, overlooking the Mirage River, is where our adventure begins. Well, sort of. Everything in the fiefdom of Kingston's Bluff is fine. The general mood of the city is good. The people are prosperous, thriving, really. There are certainly dark and sinister things afoot. However, generally, people are just trying to live out happy, peaceful lives. 7 generations have passed since the last Great War. Freshwater and seafaring economies have been the backbone of the Bluff since the founding long before that. A lot of old money is tied up in the harbors and the trade industry. Most recently, a group of wealthy business leaders and politicians began pushing for more. They wanted a road through the Deeps. The Deeps is the collective name for the dozens of woods, thickets, swamps, and bogs that have grown into one continent-spanning forest. From tropical rainforests to mountain meadows and everything in between. The current shipping route takes a fortnight to get goods all the way up and around the Deeps, which is still faster than by sea. The new road will cut that number down to 5 or 6 days, passing through the heart of the forest. Some disagree with destroying the forest for the sake of commerce. Some people fear the route change is going to affect their livelihood and they'll just wither away. Some fear other things in the deep, dark recesses of the forest. But those are just stories, right? The time is now. Good and bad, the entire region sits on the cusp of a major economic boom, and energy buzzes through the countryside. Messengers were dispatched to local towns calling for workers from all over the region to help build the road. Like moths to a flame, they came along with their baggage. Opportunists and con artists followed the migrants, snake oil salesmen, charlatans, scoundrels, and not the romanticized kind, the kind that would knife you simply to look in your pocket. The dregs of humanity started to pepper the more prosperous areas. These people were like sheep to wolves. Stories of people gone missing. And they weren't the only terrible stories. Rumors of strange things happening in the Deeps became more common. Anyway, directly west of the port city of Kingston's Bluff, a day's walk and night's ferry ride, sits the lake town of Calm Harbor. The town is built around the ruins of an ancient castle, now used as a shipping, fishing, trade, and logging port. Roughly 3,000, mostly humans, elves, and half-elves, populated this little community up until recently. You see, Calm Harbor was the launch pad for the new trade road project. The population of Calm Harbor doubled as the wheeled city prepared to start its journey west, cutting through the Deeps. Anyway, most workers migrated with the road as it moved west, returning Calm Harbor to its once calm state, though some of the migrants grew roots. A few more dwarves, halflings, gnomes, and even 2 families of orcs now call Calm Harbor home. A man named Patcher runs a bunch of gangs, no crews, no teams. Yeah, teams out of his restaurant, The Charming Peasant, in eastern Calm Harbor. The harbor has a rather seedy underbelly, and one of the hot spots is the Peasant. Patcher reaches out to all his various teams using a variety of signals telling them to check in with local captains for updated assignments. Bralfie Finn read the message from his post, which was not the harbor or the bluff. Bralfie is a trained merchant working for Patcher, but hopes to start his own trading business in the near future. He was assigned to the ranch land and lives in the rural community of Galsop. After living here for 3 years, the best advice he can give to his boss is, when hiring someone to work in Galsop, make sure they want to live in Galsop. Our heroes, using the term loosely, are a ragtag bunch balanced for adventure, exploration, and the inevitable combat that pairs with both. Currently, they just checked in with their regional captain, Bralfie Finn. Our heroes are fully geared and ready to leave the only pub in Galsop, the Trader's Outpost. They left Bralfie at the bar and grabbed their favorite corner booth, filling their bellies on hearty stew, fresh baked bread, and all the ale they could drink before leaving to follow the new road west, destined for the road construction site, seeking Formentani. Expect a 2.5 day walk to reach the road staging site where Formentani is located. And so that is where we find you three talking about your character sheets in the corner booth. What's that?
We don't know each other.
No, you know each other. You guys are sitting at the booth. Yeah, you all are just sitting at a booth now.
And why are we here for the road?
You
I know
are
they're building the road, and the foreman is down, so it's through a forest, right? You're saying?
Yep.
And we're at a town, and then they're building the road out, and that's where the foreman is 2 days away?
Yep. So if you look at the map up here, which is, man, I wish I had a better map.
Yeah, me too.
So,
It's beautiful.
isn't it?
It is beautiful.
It is a work of art.
I love it.
Yep, me too.
And so I can't remember what tool I used to make the shaded areas, but that's also part of a much, much, much larger map.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is just a small portion of the deeps.
Okay. So where's the road go?
And so the road, can you see this the thin curvy line? So we've got Calm Harbor is on the edge of the blue, right?
Right there.
Right there.
Yep.
Oh, that town. Okay.
Yep. So that is Calm Harbor.
Okay.
And then if you follow that road
I don't
to the
see a
west.
I don't see the road either.
It's just a little line.
Yep, it's just a very tiny line.
Can't see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
there I see it.
And then
It's
it
curvy.
comes up
Where's the
here,
line?
right here.
Oh, I can
It
barely see that.
skirts underneath. So
And
all
all
of
of the-
these dots are trees.
Okay.
They represent trees and thickets and stuff like that.
And so it's running along the edge of that forest. And what's the other green?
This green,
No, down where the road is.
this,
The
the-
tan green kind of stuff.
this,
No,
There's
Right in the
the
center.
two shades of green where the road runs.
yeah.
Sorry. So
Oh,
what
so-
does this represent?
So this is like fertile grassland.
And what is this? That's
This
forest?
is trees.
So it's
this
gonna
is
run
forest.
through this fertile grassland, skirting the trees and go this way,
Yep,
and then
yep.
through the forest here.
Yep, this is where. Yep, this is the
I
deeps.
think there's the deep
Okay.
forest.
And
So
where, how
this
far along
is-
into the deeps are
They
The road.
are so as you approach it according to this map, the staging area is not very deep in. It's going to be like right in here, but you don't know that yet.
Uh-huh.
This
Okay.
is
and that's 2 days from the harbor.
yes.
Which
No,
is
that's
here.
no. You guys are in
Yeah.
Galsop, which is right here.
Okay. So we're
Okay.
and what does this brown represent?
This is more of your prairie-ish.
Okay.
And
desolate.
where is Kingston Bluff?
Kingston's Bluff is across this inland ocean or this inland lake,
Oh, I see.
and then
That's a
like,
harbor. That's a
and
really
then
big
a
harbor.
day's stagecoach ride
Okay.
from a fun little tavern that's on the other
And so
side.
this, just so I'm clear, they're building this road. It's going this way, and as the staging camp, they build out, and then they move the staging camp, and they just keep going into the wood like that.
Yes, and so the inspiration was Hell on Wheels. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh yeah,
What's how?
wonderful show.
Right.
Went a little off the rails
Right,
at the end,
right.
You know, pun intended.
Right.
But
road going
once
through?
once Common lost his mind, it was
Right.
just like, what's going on here?
It was great. I
Yeah.
loved that show.
Yeah, it's a great show.
And so, yeah, that was the inspiration for the Wheeled City was Hell on Wheels, which was the city and the economy that followed the building of the railroad as it went west,
Okay.
and or I think
So it's
east
like
also.
this. It's like this.
A lot of it's in
And so,
Nebraska.
yeah.
You should watch it. It's a good show.
It is. It's
What
really
else?
fun.
You never watched it?
I watched
Right.
part of it, but I lost.
Yeah.
It lost me.
I would try it. I
Somewhere
guess
along the way.
I would try it. I'm always
Yeah,
open
I
to
mean
shows.
it's fun. It's a really interesting story.
So that's what this is. They're building like the road.
They're building the road, and so you have been sent to help
help
Formentani, who is
chop down trees and shit. And
well,
make the road.
whatever he needs. He's like he does. I mean,
Is he paying us? This guy?
somebody
Who
who's
sent
more than
us-
likely going to be paying
who
you.
sent us to go
Everybody,
work for
see,
this
that's
guy?
the first thing that the
Who-
people always go to. That the adults always go to is, are we getting paid?
No. I want to.
How much we getting paid?
I need to know. No, but I want to know like.
Gold.
Am I volunteering to go work on this road? Why am I here?
You work for Bralfie.
Bralfie. I'm
Ralphie Finn.
Ralphie
I
Finn.
work for Ralphie.
Who works for Patcher.
Right. You guys are
But
you
Patrick
guys are
owns the-
kind
owns
of-
the inn, though,
you
right?
guys are locals. I mean,
Okay. And
you
they're
hang out at the local watering hole.
and they're building the road, so we're like, oh, we'll go. There's a job coming through. We can go work
Right.
out on the thing. Okay.
Right.
But I don't have to.
no.
I want to say
Tom's getting devious over there.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
Yeah.
that is, yes.
We gotta stop these fuckers, right?
Oh, we need. Yeah, I'm
We're
with
in
you guys.
from the inside.
That's
I don't
what I
know.
think.
Should
What's your name
we
again?
share our? Yeah,
Give me a real Give me
I'm
a-
Farnaz Merrigan.
Farnaz.
Farnaz.
Farnaz. Like fart ass.
Farnaz. Farnaz.
Farnaz. So like fart ass.
And then like Merrigan.
That's
You what?
Merrigan. Like
That's
MEH.
your last name?
Yeah, MEH.
Farnaz.
REGAN.
Merrigan.
I'm a half elf sorcerer, but I'm also of green
Wait, so what do
draconic
you look
bloodline.
like though? Are you tall?
are you tall?
6'1".
6'1". Oh, you're not that tall. Oh, okay. I'm 7'2". Fuck that guy. 6'1".
7'2".
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, my guy's all about nature. I lived in the forest for
Do you ride that
Long
horse?
time.
I don't know. Do I ride this
Is-
horse?
Oh.
Sorry, dude. Does he ride the fire horse?
No.
no.
Here, let me find my guy.
He went to a fantasy artist and had that.
I
drawn.
didn't.
Right.
That's what you sent me.
I did not set that. That is
That's
character art.
That's Crom.
Okay. We're all kind of badasses, aren't we?
Let me see. I've seen Crom.
saw Crom.
Show me.
You
You see your
see
guy,
Crom?
Austin?
Oh.
Minus fiery horse.
Nice.
Crom's from the north.
All right.
Crom is from the
It's
north.
an ogre.
He looks like he's from the
I think
7
I'm-
foot.
I think I'm like 7. I don't have those
7'2",
stats in
he
front of me.
said.
I think I'm like
7'2".
7'2" and like 350. Like I'm a
So
barbarian.
I expect
I'm like a
you to
giant-
talk in character.
Okay.
Or are you going to be like Beast
Okay.
from X-Men? And
What is he?
he just he's
Like
College professor?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
no,
it was
no.
voiced by
Nope, we're good.
what's his name?
Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer.
did
Oh,
that.
yeah, no, I don't think it's that guy. I don't know
Beast was always
where.
my favorite character.
Right?
My name is Crom.
Is he in jail?
Crom.
Let him in jail. You guys.
Crom. Crom.
I am
Which-
Rolt.
Rolled?
Rolt.
Rolt?
R-O-L-T.
R-O-T.
Rolt like bolt.
And you're like a human?
I'm a
Let me see.
Rolt.
ogre.
You
Oh,
know,
you're an ogre.
I'm not an ogre. I'm an orc.
Oh, you're an
The,
orc?
the
I'm an
orc
orc.
ninja.
Orc monk.
Orc monk. So my
Can't zoom
character
in on your face.
is very skeptical. In fact, I have secret knowledge about religion that
Secret knowledge. You're gonna tell us all about your
I have
secret
something
knowledge.
makes me actively want to pull down all the foundations.
Oh, look at this guy. I knew there was a reason we like this guy. He's ready to fucking take this. What's the guy's name again? Who's that's hiring us down the road?
Foreman Taney.
Fuck Formentini. That's what I'm. Fuck Formentini.
I got yeah. No, I'm all for
I
fucking
would work
with
for the
Ford.
Pope, though. The new Pope.
Oh,
I
I'm
would
on.
work for him.
Stop the
Like-
road.
Like the orc pope.
I agree.
Orc pope.
But I don't think we can just jump in and stop it. You gotta feel it out from the inside.
I want to pull out a giant fucking big old axe, set it down. Stop the road.
You gotta have some finesse.
Stop the road.
I'm
So
over
that
here.
is your progress is
Progress is.
you are anti progress.
Oh, for the road?
Yeah.
Well,
I think
Yeah,
there's too
So,
many things in that
I'd
forest.
definitely be
You
anti-progress.
there is
You
stuff
don't
like,
think they're trying to go through and because they could have just started chopping, but they found the least the narrowest, kind of like the Panama Canal. You think the Panama Canal is evil?
Well,
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
I mean,
it's one of the most evil things ever, but it was
it's
so.
gonna be ours soon, so don't worry about
So I'm not saying you're coming
But
from
Amazon.
a bad place. I'm not saying you're coming from a bad place. It's definitely unexpected to the DM, and it would be fun.
it. That's the whole point.
Well, and no, that's fine because I mean, if you end the story in a night, you end the story in a night. I mean, I'm just gonna have to pull up some characters that I wasn't expecting I'd need to pull up.
You want us to work for the road? Well, I mean, we Subtle.
Well, let's.
I'm
Subtle.
saying-
I think
Start
we can
or
at least go
maybe-
check out the situation and see what damage we can do.
Did Luke
we
Skywalker
need some
start by
information here.
working for the rebellion, or did he work his way into the rebellion?
I think what he was working for he was a farmer.
Yeah.
He was just a farmer.
He was just a farmer.
And then the whiny
That's
bitch got
exactly-
drug into it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. They killed him. Man.
He went looking for it.
Yeah.
He went looking for getting pulled into that fight.
Okay.
100%. But what about, is it Finn from the new ones?
Yeah.
He worked. He
was a
couldn't wait to.
stormtrooper.
Yeah, he couldn't wait to escape the Empire, and so
Yeah.
not everybody's story
Well, he was working. Yeah, he was working for the bad.
because
I think it's worth working for him a little bit just to figure out how to fuck 'em, gain their trust. We really want to shut that shit down.
I think it's hilarious because not even out of the pub, and you're already talking about nuking
Pull
the
this shit down.
road.
We're three guys that know each other that work there. I figured
I'm-
that's like we've already talked about this. You know how
I am
actually
chaotic
work in
neutral,
Stanton,
you know.
yeah. Oh, I guess I don't
have
know what
no
my
idea
alignment
where I am.
is. I don't know what my
You what?
alignment is.
I'm gonna have to totally find new.
Where's my alignment?
Your alignment. Your alignment is
Just neutral, probably.
Probably.
Just do it that way. Unless you want to be somebody really evil. Think about that. If you want to be somebody really evil or really good, there's some people who are like, no, it's law abiding. We do things the right way. Or there's some people who are like,
in
"Meh."
between.
And he's like, you're chaotic. What?
Neutral.
Oh yeah, I think that's the best one to be because then you can do anything you want.
I'm looking for personal benefit.
so. Is anybody
right.
familiar with the character quirks of Jack Reacher? The Alan Ritchson one.
Mine's up here by
He's-
my name.
Not really.
He's just a former military police and
Oh yeah, Amber's watched a bit of that.
it's
yeah.
great. I love it. But he just gets into adventures. It's kind of like Kane or Kung Fu, where he just traveled from city to city and would help people.
Stumbles across the next mission.
Yeah, right, exactly. And so that's what I picture Austin's monk character as being
Okay.
He's gotta be
the
noble.
type of Reacher type character. Only Reacher doesn't care about money at all.
Mm-hmm.
This monk is fixated on money. Like will
This
not.
one?
Yes.
I am? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm adding it now.
So he's a monk, but he's fixated.
He's
with
monk.
money.
But he's like he will always haggle prices
This guy's
and
kind of a money guy. too.
right. Will lean into his.
I've heard stories.
You're
Maybe
gonna
I'm
charge us
wrong
like
with the
price.
character. Maybe I give money to the
Maybe. Well, maybe.
and that's why I'm so
You can just give it to me. I'll turn it in for you.
turned in.
Yeah, the donation box. I'll take it to the
I think
donation
it's gonna
box.
be
And I
funny.
keep believing him.
Yeah. So I toss you 5 gold. There you go. You got 5 gold. I just toss it to you.
So
You
you
can
honest-
donate it.
You gave me five. You gave me
I
five
just
gold to
gave you
donate.
5 gold. Yeah.
And Crom. Is that you said your name?
Crom.
Krom.
Krom.
And you are a barbarian, badass
I'm
barbarian.
a Goliath.
Goliath.
My race is Goliath.
Right on. And you are. I forgot your
He's
name.
Rolt.
Rolt.
And he's an ogre.
And
No,
he is
an
an
orc.
ogre.
Oh,
An
sorry, an
orc.
orc. An orc.
Yeah.
And then Farnaz. Are you a humanoid? I
I'm
forget.
half
No, you're
elf.
elf. Half elf. That's
Elf.
right.
But from my human half, I get green draconic bloodline.
Oh, nice.
Green Dragon.
Oh,
So
nice.
what are we doing? Are we gonna go fuck some shit up or what? I ordered a beer from the.
You get another. All right. You,
Bring you guys some beers. Here's some beers
There you
for
go.
you.
There you
Round
Round
of
of
beers.
beers. Thank you.
We can eat some food.
you make a charisma check.
So this is good that you said this. So I have a -1 to charisma. And what do I got to roll? to
So
do
roll a
charisma check?
d20 and subtract
So it says
one.
-1, and then it says there's an 8 below there. What does that mean?
That means 8 is your base,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
the
So I just roll a
negative one is
d20?
the
No
modifier.
raise.
I got a 8, so a
So
7.
a 7.
I got a 7.
A 7.
I rolled a 7.
You tried to put him on Bralfie's tab, but but the bartender didn't fall for it. And So you need to mark off
Fine.
2 silver,
Fine.
right?
And I gave him 5 gold. I need to find my money.
Do I have money?
You should have 50 gold, probably.
Okay, I'll write that down because I don't know.
I think you have, yeah, it's somewhere on there once you get used to the digital character sheet.
I only had 15 to start.
Yeah, I probably over gold.
Oh, I have 71.
Should I
So I
up it to
minus
50?
5.
You
Or-
can,
yeah.
yeah.
I'll pay for the drinks though, and I'll just give him a gold. So
Alright.
I'm not real. Or 2 gold? Does that sound fair? 3. 3
Yeah,
gold.
oh, thank you.
3
Yeah,
gold.
yeah.
I'm
I'm not going to stop you, sir.
Yeah, just pull out the bag of 71 gold and just start putting coins on.
That is more
Yeah.
than generous, sir.
Okay.
More
So
than
that was,
generous.
That was probably like
We'll
6.
find out if he
And
knows
that
anything.
was
Jeff.
probably
He
like-
pushes back 3 of them
Oh.
to you,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
definitely takes.
I just look at the
Takes a
guy
couple-
and point with my giant meaty hand.
He looks
Put him back in the bag. So that was probably what, a 5 gold thing?
But
Did I lose?
he 3.
3?
Yes.
And I gave you 5, so that's minus 8.
So can I go talk to that bartender quick?
Yes.
So since my generous friend tried to give you so much gold there, what do you know about this road business?
I just know that it's the latest thing out of the bluff, and they're just trying to find a quicker way to get to the other side of the deeps.
Yeah, what's the temperature around here though? Are more people interested in having the road, or are more people against it around here?
It's. I think it kind of depends on where you're at, and like up north, they definitely don't like it because it's going to completely cut them off. I mean, all they're going to have, they have considerable traffic that needs lodging and resupplying on the north end of the deeps as these merchants try to get their goods to market on the other side of the deeps. Whereas you have East Shore and East Coast up north that don't have this problem. They just skirt right around the north side, and they get in, and they're already to the west side. They have access to both sides of the deeps. But here we've got ocean access, and we can either go up and around to the north where it's friendly, or down and around to the south where we've got some more hostile, undiscovered areas.
Are you on this side of the bar, or are you behind the bar?
I'm behind the bar.
I'm going to put my hand on the bar because we're standing by the bar. I'm going to say, the road is bad.
Why do you say that?
The road is bad.
The road is bad.
Listen, my buddy here just likes wild things. That's all. So Bralfie told us as long as we bought ourselves a round, the rest were going to be on him. How about another round?
Make a charisma check.
I have a +3.
All
And
right.
I'm just going to pull out some gold and just start
I've got a 9 and swat his hand away. I've got a 9 +3.
All right. 10 was what I was thinking. And so you were able to. He believes you on this one. He's like, yeah, that sounds like something Bralfie would do.
All right.
And
You're right. It is something Bralfie would do.
but you would also know that. Well, actually, let's see if he would think to say this. He would not.
Oh, you dummy.
Have we ever been to the
No.
North City?
Chaotic.
What's that?
Have we ever been to the North City? Do we know?
East Shore and East Coast.
Yeah.
That's on the other side where the road is going
The
to.
one that they're worried about, yeah.
Yeah, those are up north. Maybe you've been up there before, but they are the twin.
What are they worried about?
Their economy.
Do
Because
they want the road?
So
they
I
don't
will.
want the road.
They don't want the
Because
road.
they would lose their lodging, they would lose
They're from the
their-
north. And my guy's from the north.
Your guy's from the north?
The way north, though.
Okay.
Like the way north. I'm blue.
I've been living in the forest for 120 years, so I just recently came out.
I don't know
Hermit.
where I'm a hermit too.
I have an owl friend.
Yeah. I do not have any familiars.
I have an owl. No, not with me.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
okay.
pointing to the woods.
Oh.
I have an owl.
Okay.
Where the road,
Sure.
in the general direction of the road.
Sure you do,
I
Crown.
have an owl friend.
Sure you do, Crown. I feel like you're more of like the hawk type, you know?
I
Like perched on your...
have an owl friend.
Okay. Hopefully you can help us later.
He's called Owly.
Okay, so this is more or less the deeps, right? It's this continent spanning forest, and it goes much further down this way. So we've got east shore and east coast. So there's an ocean line, a coastline that runs along here, and you've got another large lake that sits
Is that in there? That's it right there,
up
right?
here. No, that's
Oh.
That's
no,
just like the
that's
bottom
this
part.
this
is beyond
area
that.
right
This is
here.
beyond that. So we're on the very tip
Yes.
of the penis of the forest.
Yeah.
The deep.
Yes.
Is it looks like Manhattan, right?
Kind of a
It comes
deformed
down
penis
this way,
there,
and
man.
then right there is the end, what we see on that map. Is that
Oh
what you're saying?
sure.
Yeah, it's deformed for sure, but you know.
Use what
I'm with
got.
you, I suppose. And so this is another lake up here,
You have my drink there too.
and there
That
is
drink I got.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
another city here and another city here. And so East Shore and East Coast and Basin View have, which is where the current campaign is going on, there is a convoy that is traveling between these
fun.
two cities. And
Which one doesn't want the road?
um,
This one?
well, there are a bunch of small towns right along here that make a lot of money off of the cross section of trade.
Is the road gonna run all the way up through the middle of this forest?
The
Straight
road
across.
is
Across to here.
here.
This is what they want to build.
Yes.
This is the proposed build.
Yes.
And this is a city that wants it.
So
Do they want the road?
this city and this city want it because right now it takes
Can I
them
Who doesn't?
Go up and
an
around.
extra. Who doesn't want
We
it?
were saying some
These
towns,
guys right here don't,
don't
want
want
it. These little towns don't want it because the road goes
And they would rather
like
it go
this,
around.
and that way these towns get profit from all
Totally,
the travelers.
totally.
But this
Now they're
town
gonna get
just wants
bypassed.
Now
to
they do this, they'll
cross.
bypass. So these guys are gonna lose
Be
out
out.
of that road.
It's like the bypass around Scribner there.
And if they cut down the trees, your
It's like
owl
COVID.
friend, your
It's
owl
like
friend's gonna die, Brom or Crom.
Owl friend.
Yes, die if they cut down trees for road.
Owl friend.
Bad road.
The road is
Um,
bad.
So
The road is bad.
I understand, my friend. That is not for me to decide. I'm just a humble bartender.
Owl friend.
Our friend.
So is there somebody like Patcher in those cities up there that control the wealth, like a mob boss, like we have down in Galsab?
Galsop.
Is that where we're at right now?
Yeah.
That's where you're at right now,
We're in
which
here.
is right here.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
you are the gateway to the ranch lands, is what Galsop is. And so that's what that area represents. That is in between the waterways on the map there. If you look on the map,
Oh, yeah.
you've got the squares, the boxes.
Mhm.
Those are all the ranch lands and the farmlands
Okay.
and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Alright.
And you are right at that elbow where where the river is coming north and then it bends back west. There's like a yellow plot. Do you see that area? Right in that area, that is right about where Galsop is. That's where all of the ranchers, farmers, when they're going to market, when they're getting ready to truck everything to they need to take it to Calm Harbor and then ship it from Calm Harbor to wherever it needs to go from there.
Into the
Right.
ocean or whatever, right?
Well, that is just another giant lake. That's this lake here. And so they ship it over here, and then Kingston's Bluff is what
I see.
needs to ship it up and around.
Gotcha. Okay.
We got some beers to drink.
We got some beers to drink.
All right.
Uh,
But I will make sure to pass on. Make an intimidation check.
oh yeah. What? No, what do I have to roll for that?
Just another D20 and add your. You should.
Constitution, strength,
There
wisdom?
should be, and it look on the more
Right
discreet.
here. Down here.
Yeah.
Intimidation. Oh, it says 2 in the line.
It says 2, so maybe it's +2.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. So +2.
Just
so
2. So just roll D20 plus 2.
Yep.
12.
12. The bartender looks at you and says, "For your owl friend, I will ensure that I pass on the message that road is bad."
The road is bad.
You tell him, Carl.
Road is bad.
And I do this
Bad
by, like,
road.
Boom.
But so you do see where they're coming from, though. You are the first team, which I think is great. That is road is bad. Owl friends say, "No lose tree. Road is bad."
I think you spent time in the woods. I feel like my character would have.
Yeah, would you have said because an orc?
Monk. Like
But a monk if you're like
ninja,
Zen.
yeah.
But you're like gold guy too.
Well, Robin Hood. Like I said,
Yeah,
I
what are you
like
doing?
gold,
What are you
but I
doing?
give
What
it
are you
to the
doing?
poor.
It says unity with nature right there.
There we are.
Road is not nature.
Yep. Okay.
And there's stuff to protect in there, I'm sure of it.
So should we go fuck these guys up?
Well, let's go.
No,
Let's
we
not
shouldn't
right
just
away. We're not
use-
gonna
I
just
have
charge
stealth.
in here, Crom. Let's
Stealth, I'm good at
Should we
stealth.
fuck these guys
go
up?
find some shit up. Shit
What do you
out.
think? Because there's that. What's that guy's name? Baron Dragoon.
Baron Dragoon. Man, I
Fish
wish I
mind.
had a clever enough mind to think of Baron
What's
Dragoon.
his name? That's actually a character.
Well, we gotta work for
Okay.
Formentani.
Ralphie?
What's his name?
Formentani is.
And now,
like-
what is our relationship to what you say his name was?
Ralphie?
Ralphie
What's our
Finn.
relationship?
He's the
I forgot.
captain.
He's yeah,
for
yeah.
Patcher.
So you guys are like working
Patcher's
for
like mob?
an underbelly.
He's like a
Yeah,
mob.
like
we
an
work for
underground.
these guys.
Well, yeah,
Well-
I mean, well,
I was hired
We're
as muscle.
maybe
Yeah.
undercover a little bit.
Maybe you're undercover. I was hired as muscle
There we
because I
are.
needed something. Okay.
I'm just looking for some money.
Yep. And I just wanted. They said you want.
You
Hey,
all have your
hey
own
big
motives.
man, come over here. Stand here and don't let people in this room.
they didn't expect you to go road bad.
Bro. Sounds good.
So, Crom, just shut up about the road for now. Let's,
The road?
yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Yes, very bad.
Oh,
We know it. We don't have to talk about it. Let's go check out this Formentani guy. How far away is Taney? Is he a day's walk away? Or?
He is 2 to 2.5 days walk
Ooh.
away. So you guys are getting ready to leave.
Well, what time of day do we need to like go to bed? Is it morning time?
It
We're
is
drinking beers, I guess, so it must be.
It's breakfast beer.
Breakfast
And
beer.
everybody's drinking
breakfast
beer.
beer.
Yeah, are we hitting the road?
Well, say it's afternoon. It's noonish.
Well,
so
so
you guys are having a not a totally liquid lunch because you had.
Beer is good.
I mean, you had stew and stuff, and so everybody had wine and ale.
Well, if we work
the
for
water wasn't
Bralfie-
safe to drink.
Yeah, if we work for Bralfie, do we have specific jobs we're doing?
Yeah, he sent us to go work for Formentani in
He's,
the
so
forest.
Bralfie said, "Hey, you fucking idiots! Like, just my guys that I give you money to do shit. Go do that. Go work for him and chop down trees. That's what he wants us to do.
We don't know if it's chopped down trees.
You don't know what it is.
Whatever
know
they,
what the
whatever they,
job
want,
is.
whatever they want.
Yeah.
Probably just wants to hunt some.
I mean,
friggin'
you are.
wolf or some shit.
So
Let's go talk to the guy.
So I guess nobody asked for more specifics before, and so I guess you're
not storytelling?
No, it's great.
Okay,
It's,
okay.
So I would say what you were told by Bralfie is so you're not necessarily thugs, but you're not necessarily like I love the idea of being undercover, just looking for money. And what was your hey big man come over
Stumbled
here?
into it.
The road. Oh yeah, exactly. Someone was like, "Hey," and it's like, "Do you want some money?" It's like,
Right.
I don't know, but
Gold?
but then but no, I was just walking around
I
looking
like
at the
gold.
damage. Yeah, I don't like gold. I don't understand gold. But like, yeah, somebody said,
How'd you
"Hey,
buy your drinks?
with gold." People just give me gold to do shit. Like, I don't know. So they said, "Hey, you want some gold to come do this thing?" I was like, "All right." So they're
All
like,
right.
"Stand here and don't let." I was like a bouncer. I got hired to be a fucking bouncer. How about that?
So
They said, "Don't let people in this room." And I said,
that's okay on your moral compass, but road bad.
"Road."
So
bad."
you can beat people up because they don't pay
I'm
to
not
enter a
beating
building.
anybody. I'm not beating anybody. My job.
What's your job as a
They
bouncer?
said stand here, and I went okay. And they said don't let people in this room, and I go okay. And I just stand there, and people walk up and they go oh, and I say no, and then they all walk away. So far, I haven't had to beat anybody up
So
because this guy is fucking.
Crom
staring
never
at me.
once had to beat up anybody
Crom's
as a
never been
bouncer.
in a fight.
Well, you know when I do this. Oh, of course, Crom's beat up people.
Well, as a bouncer, I mean,
No.
he's never.
So far, I've only been here for a week.
Oh.
I've only worked here 50. Just the other day, they said, "Come over
Oh.
here, stand here, don't let people in this room."
Gotcha.
And I said, and so far nobody's tried to go.
And what was Crom's job before that?
He's living in the woods.
Living in the
Yeah, I'm from the north. I lived
From
in
the
it
north.
like a tribe, like we don't have gold.
So what's his motivation being down here?
Because do you really want to know?
I really want to know.
There was nobody left up there where I was. We'll just say that.
Oh,
So I left
this is
because there was nobody there
a
anymore.
sad story, isn't it?
It's not the greatest story, but now I'm
Poor
here
Crom.
wandering, and then I was wandering through, and they said, "Hey, big guy." Because I've been to some other
Come
places
here.
where they're like, "Hey, lift this log," and so I do,
Yeah.
and they say, "Here's some gold," and I go to the thing, and they say, "I want a beer," and they say, "It costs gold," and I go, "Oh, I got gold."
So did we recruit him to our aid?
You just got teamed with him.
Okay.
So I'm not going to be a bouncer anymore.
Oh,
See, use the dice, baby.
yeah. So, yes, you two knew each other already,
Do you?
and you are undercover, and you do recruit him. You see him
Because he
come
doesn't
in.
like the road.
Right,
Uh-huh.
right. And so you have recruited him in. Okay.
Yeah,
So I can get
I've been
behind
working as a
that.
bouncer, and then
We can
figured out
work
what
with
they're,
that.
what they're doing, and they said, and I know that they're working on the road, and I've come from that direction.
Yeah.
So there's an owl. I don't know if I mentioned
Owl.
that. Owl. And then I noticed that they're building the road in that direction, and then I came here, and they're like, "Oh," and then it turns out I'm working for those fucking guys. And then I met these guys when they like to drink beer, so I'm okay with that.
All right. And you are trying to. He's your CI,
CI.
confidential informant.
Okay.
You're the one who wears the wire, if it needs to, if it comes down to it.
Aye.
And you are the undercover monk, and then you recruited undercover monk. You got Crom for muscle. You guys are 3/5 the way to an A team.
Yeah.
So wait, so it's like face? Would he be face? And he would be who? And I would be Mr. T, but who would he be? Murdoch?
Maybe.
Murdoch's
Murdoch?
not a bad guy.
Or the guy with the cigar?
That's what I was thinking.
Or is he the guy with the cigar?
I don't want to be the guy with the cigar.
I think
I
he
can't
is-
be in charge. No.
Yeah, unless you're. He seems more like face, I think.
I can't be in charge. No. No. Not even in
You
imaginary
could be
land.
Murdoch. Murdoch was kind of sneaky.
Yeah.
You could be Murdoch and you could be face.
All
Just a
right.
good looking orc. Walking around. Being charming. Alright, works for me.
So
All my magic is charisma based, so
Are we
my
gonna go-
charisma is super high.
Are we gonna go?
So your
Um,
face.
Are we gonna go find Murdoch?
Yeah, you know the best way to get revenge on the road, Crom? You can stomp on it the whole time we walk there. Stomp real hard. Yeah.
the old Crom stomp.
Down. You don't
So we're
cross that.
going to look for Foreman Taney,
Taney.
That's the bad
and
guy.
it takes 2 days.
That's the bad guy.
So
I
we don't
love
know
it.
he's a bad guy.
Wait,
yet.
can we get a ride?
Oh, try to get a wagon?
So, the middle management, the
Actually, probably
project
wouldn't mind.
manager of the Death Star was the bad guy.
Yeah, the middleman.
He was just making stuff.
It's
He was
always
just
the middle-
contracted
it's
to
always
do a
the-
job.
It's always the middleman. No, we're going to the top. We're gonna go to Darth Vader. But actually, Crom wouldn't mind walking. I can walk. That's what I do. I'll walk. Unless you guys want to get a ride.
It's only
Walk
two-
on road.
It's only 2.5 days.
Walk 2 roads.
You stomp down the road,
2.5
Crom.
I know the way.
Okay.
I know the way, and because I do, I live in like the woods, like, and I don't really have the most, spiffy clothing, I guess too. It's like obviously I live in the woods. Yeah.
I'm good with walking. I might learn some shit on the way.
There you go. Is it morning? Are we?
So
we're
you
gonna go
guys
to
are-
the road?
Noon.
You
There's
guys
probably a
wanna-
lot of people heading that
So you're gonna
direction,
walk on
too.
the road to stop the building of the road.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Well, we gotta get to that forest.
I
We
don't
gotta
know.
get
Unless
to
there's
where
something to
it's
do
going.
around this town.
because that's what you do. You just walk roads.
Walk. Walk. All right.
So, Roll, you agree we should maybe
but road
pretend
bad.
to work for him for a little bit? Figure
Yes.
out what they got going on so we know how to trash it. How to undermine it.
Crom suspects that these guys might be a little bit smarter than him, so he's just gonna kind of go along with whatever. He's not sure he's gonna figure this out, but he thinks he's just gonna go along with whatever these guys got.
I
They
try
seem
to
like
pat
me.
Crom on the back and have to jump to do it.
Yeah. And I like
Good job, Crom.
that goes like a fly or something.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
So, you're getting ready to leave the pub then. So yeah, it's midday.
Okay. Did you start walking?
And you leave the pub, and as you're leaving the pub, as you're leaving the trader's outpost, a strong-looking elderly gentleman bumps into them. He is dusty, ragged, and appears about ready to collapse. A silver fox, if you would.
Oh. Like a George Clooney.
And he's like, "Excuse me, yeah,
Tired George
Clooney,
Clooney.
right? Imagine Clooney is a dwarf.
Oh, a short
Alright.
Clooney.
Yeah,
And
well, no,
tired,
like
ragged.
a dwarf, like
Clooney dwarf.
Yeah, like a real.
Little guy.
Yeah, he's super. Yes, he's rugged, handsome,
Better watch where you're walking.
right?
Clooney
And he's
looking
like, "Excuse
motherfucker."
me, sorry, pardon me." He quickly looks them over apologetically. You look like the sort that are looking for mystery and adventure. Would I be mistaken in that assessment?
What kind of mystery and adventure?
Wait, and he bumped into us literally?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you were.
Literally?
Yeah, as the door was opening.
Okay,
As you
so
were leaving.
first thing Crom does is just instinctively just check all of to make sure he didn't get pickpocketed. That's first thing.
And he looks at you and says, "Good instincts, big man." And he's not
Everything's
picking
there.
your pocket.
Okay, everything's there.
But
Okay.
he's like, he knows exactly what you're doing because he's been traveling roads for a long time also.
Okay.
So he totally gets it.
Looking for adventure, is that what he said? What did he
Yep. Looks like you're the type that would be looking for adventure. And then
What would you know, old man?
So I'm not looking for adventure. I'm just a boring old paladin, looking to make his fortune in the wake of the great wheeled city as it cuts through the deeps. Just a boring old paladin. But I could use an escort through these treacherous plains ahead. I've heard gnolls are attacking the travelers.
Knowles?
Gnolls.
What the fuck is a knoll?
Make
Like Noel
anybody who wants to answer that question
I'll
make
try
a history check
Let
History?
me see what that
Oh, I have a 0.
or religion check.
Oh, I would know what a knoll is.
I've got a +2
you
on
would?
history
I have
and religion.
I have a +4 on religion.
Here, roll it down.
So roll a d20 and add 4. Anybody who wants to answer that, who wants to answer what a knoll is.
Oh, sorry.
Like, no,
Both
It's
of
a-
them
no,
roll.
I mean,
thought we
everybody
all
can-
could
it's
roll.
not
You're
bowling.
both individual.
I have
Anybody-
11 and then +4.
So 15.
So he probably knows what a knoll
Yeah,
is.
go. Yeah.
What's a knoll? What's
Ask
a
this.
knoll?
So a knoll is kind of like a canine type
Okay.
demon, and
Canine type. Okay.
and so they're more or less bipedal dog. Imagine, is it Ra? Was he the dog
Seriously?
god in Egypt?
Do I
They're
know
dogs?
how to?
They're almost like hyena
Demon
people.
dogs?
They're hyena demon dogs.
Do
is
I know
what
how
they
to
are.
like subdue them or to?
They are very wild. They're very demonic. They are very. They are looking to eat you.
Are they considered animals?
I don't know exactly.
Are they beasts? Are they like demonic?
I don't know if they're considered humanoid or if they are considered. Let's find out.
Because they're sort of both. I just want to think. If you talk about animal handling, makes sense.
I didn't know. Just sit there whispering. What do you have?
because if they're animals, I have animal handling, which gives me some advantage, and I think I can. No,
gotcha.
he has
I
animal
have
handling.
+3
I can.
animal
and
handling.
I think they're
I can
considered
talk to
humanoid.
animals. I can talk
Gotcha.
to animals.
I can cast a spell to speak any language.
Oh, there you go.
What
That's
makes you approach us, old man? Why not somebody else? Like you
Oh, I
literally just
saw
ran
you-
into us.
Yeah, that's exactly. I just literally ran into you, and you look like adventurers. I
Can
just
I-
had this big question mark over my head that said quest.
Can I roll to see if he's telling us? Can I roll to see if he's fucking with us?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, my deception's +6.
Okay.
Is it-
But it
is
wouldn't
that-
be
Would
deception.
you want deception
It
or
would be investigation or
investigation,
or
perception?
perception, right? Don't you think?
I
That's what I
would
mean.
think that it would be it would either be
No, no.
deception or
No, that's me
perception.
decepting.
But that's
Wait,
that's
no,
Yeah.
him
Oh,
being-
that's
these
him
are
being. Yeah,
insight.
you would be
Allows you to discern a
perceiving.
person's
So it'd be
mood and
perception
or
emotions.
insight?
yeah.
I
No,
would
he's
say
right.
insight. It says discern
Well,
a
I'm
person's
plus 5
mood.
in both perception and insight.
Yeah,
So
insight would be.
All right.
Both.
so 7 plus 5.
12.
We got 12.
Do you know? Does he know?
From what you can tell, he seems like he's just a paladin
Just a guy.
who is,
Need some help.
was just looking for an escort.
All right, look, guys. None of us have healing magic at all, so maybe we ought to take this guy with us. He's a paladin.
Going to owl.
He can stab the road with his sword, Crom.
Going to Owl,
Going to
young
owl.
man,
So what?
young giant.
If he's coming our way, like yeah, I'm saying go. If he's coming with us, like we're going that way anyway. So
What do you think,
owl,
Roll?
Owl road.
Road.
Yeah, I think he can tag along with us.
What's
Fortune.
What's the
Fortune
pay?
and glory, kid.
Road
Fortune and glory.
Road is.
is
I
bad,
would say-
Crom.
Road is. I'm asking for permission. Road is bad. I'm telling this guy.
Don't worry about what he's saying.
I just looked to him and he told me I could. Road is
you
bad.
could say whatever you want, Crom. You're fucking 7'2".
Road is bad.
I'm not building the road.
He's gonna use. So what's the pay if we get you there, old man?
Money.
Well, that's what I my trade is in armor. I could probably part with a few pieces of armor or a couple of hundred gold.
I'd take the gold. I'm better off unarmored, but maybe these guys want some armor.
I don't think that I wear armor.
Yeah, gold's good. Let's go.
Gold, good. All right, yeah, no, it's
Gold?
a deal.
Oh, I pull out my bag.
Gold.
And I.
No, Crom. Put it away, Crom. Put it away. All right, we need half up front.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely doable. My name is Mundy, by the way. Nice to meet you. And you are
Tuesday. Sorry.
Tuesday.
Sorry, I couldn't help. Crom.
Crom. Hi, Crom. Nice to meet you. I've met Northerners
Tuesday?
before.
Your name's
Mo-
Tuesday.
Monday.
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 Mundy.
Monday.
How do you spell it?
Are you sure? M.
Mundi.
That's
can't
exactly
spell
right.
it.
You're
You
Crom.
can't spell anyway, Crom.
Well, but I liked it. I liked it. I can know phonetics. and I can't remember.
Mundi is exactly right.
Thank you. Monday.
Good spelling, Crom.
Monday.
Good.
Here, guys, I'll hold on to his
I'll
deposit.
hold on
all
to
right?
Crom's share as well.
Well,
I'll hold on to my
what?
share.
Let's
and Crom's share.
Crom.
I'll pull
You're,
out my
no,
gold.
you're a little too
No,
loose
you
with your
keep
money,
that.
bud. You hold on
I'll
to
hold
that.
it.
Let's just split it. We'll give Crom his share later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I have my half.
So you have your half. So
how much
yeah.
you giving us up front? So we're gonna need 150 up front, 50 apiece.
All right. So he goes to his. He says, "Follow me." He takes you out to his wagon. He jumps up in
He's got a
his.
wagon?
in
He's got a
his
wagon. This motherfucker's got a wagon, boys.
And you guys got 150 on me? Okay, go ahead. I was gonna walk. All right.
He
can
climbs
walk
up
with wagon.
and he's got a nice little hatch in there that he does a little trick on and opens it up, pulls out his coin purse, pulls out some gold, turns around and drops 6 gold coins in your hand that equal out it's
6
The
equals
150.
150?
All right.
well, however you want to divide
Sure.
it.
I
up.
mean, I'm not good at math as Crom, so
Well, there'd
I
be
guess.
different denominations
Right.
of gold
Okay,
coin.
okay, I'm
Whatever.
right.
So
Yep,
here's
whatever
your 75. Here's
Very good.
mine.
The business concludes.
All right.
And then
can
we
I,
make
can
the
I
quest
have,
accepted noise, and yeah.
Can I have spied at like his little funny business he did to open that shit up?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Now here I think is where you would make an insight check. Would this be?
I don't know. I thought it was the other one, right? Was all that Austin answer it?
Investigation, maybe.
That would probably be.
Because this you're trying to
Insight?
observe.
Insight
yeah,
or perception?
intelligence.
Maybe perception.
Deduce
Well,
how something
insight and
works.
perception would be whichever's higher.
Perception 5. Insight's 5.
Okay.
Oh, 9
9.
total.
Plus
You
5 is 14?
you
No, it's 4 plus 5. So
I don't know if perception.
Oh, sorry.
you understood everything. Everything looked mechanical except one thing at the end, but you didn't recognize what that final movement was.
He whipped his wiener on me. Didn't even notice. Okay.
Maybe Chrome can smash it open later.
And
Wait till later, Crom.
and so Mundy is introduced. So you are Crom,
Crom.
from what I understand, and you are
Rolled.
Rolt. And what are you, Rolt? You look like, what's your story?
I'm here to help build the road.
All right,
Yes.
all right.
The road is bad.
The road, we need to help it be not so bad.
The road is bad. The
Yes,
road
bad
is
road, Crom.
Yes,
Bad
yes,
road.
We're gonna.
The road is bad.
Seems like there might be some trouble here. Or
Oh
is
no!
it-
Sometimes Crom just doesn't quite understand.
Someone
the,
sneezes over here and Crom turns away and walks slowly towards the sneeze.
Look, have you ever seen a cat? That's Crom, right? He's like
I
a really big
understand.
cat.
I completely understand. And you are, sir?
Yeah.
You're
Farnaz.
quite the shrewd businessman. Farnaz, you say?
Farnaz. Yeah.
Yes, they must like you up
Crom
north.
yells from across the room, "Fart ass!
Shut up, Crom.
Fart ass!" and then keeps looking over there.
Always. It's hilarious. All right, well, it's nice to meet you. I was just stopping in real quick, midday, grab something to eat for lunch quick, and then I'm off, but I have salted beef that would tide me over, and
What
all
you're
I
gonna
need to
share
do
with
is
us.
fill up my water, and we can be on the road.
And we're taking your wagon?
Well, I mean,
Got a little salted
Yeah.
beef, do you?
What's pulling the wagon?
Gold.
gold,
Not salted beef.
salted beef, salt pork,
So what's
salted fish.
what's pulling the wagon?
A one large auroch, like it's
What's an auroch?
it is a cross between a cow and a bison.
Oh, okay. So I want to try to speak to
Prehistoric
the
cow.
auroch, and just all I want to do is I want to try to speak to animals. And I think I have it. Let me just double check. I think I can speak to animals. And I just wanna
Crom
say, I do.
recognizes. He looks. He sees the auroch.
And I see the auroch. You gain the ability to comprehend and
Oh,
verbally
this is
communicate
gonna
with
be great,
beasts,
guys.
The knowledge and awareness of many beasts in them, but okay. It says you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. It's a spell. Divination, 1 action is the casting time.
Okay.
The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the DM's discretion. I just want to cast Speak with Animals,
Okay.
and I just want to ask it if I can give it a hug
Okay.
through
So-
whatever language, whatever that sense of communicating
So
with
what is
another
the
beast.
spell? Do you?
It's called Speak. I don't know.
But you don't have to do anything.
Casting time is 1 action. Range, self, target, self, components. Oh, components is VS. What is that?
Verbal and somatic. So it's something you say. So it's kind of like
Is it- 'cause I live in the
crocodile and indigo to the.
Okay. Then I'm gonna walk up to it and I'm just gonna it's like it's smaller than me, right? How tall is it?
Aurochs are
Aurochs?
big.
Aurochs are big.
How big though?
Oh, I guess.
How big?
So
Like
I mean, it
archaic.
would be similar to
Like an
Paul
ox?
Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox, and so.
I'm not that big. I'm not Paul Bunyan big, but
well,
I'm 7'3".
I mean,
so
the
how big-
aurochs would be.
How tall
like
does it
John
stand?
Henry
6
big.
foot? Does it stand 6 foot? An auroch?
It probably stands close to your shoulder.
So it's 7 foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's they're
or like
big.
6'8". Okay, fine. Then I'm gonna walk right up to it, and I'm gonna look at.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get really close to it, and my sort of general sense of okayness makes it. I'm not gonna try to fucking hit me.
Don't give it any money.
Because I'm used to talking to animals and I live in the nature, and I just want to get real close, and I want to say, and then I do something with my head. I guess we'll just say, just sort of shake my ponytail,
Okay.
and then I say, that's my little somatic action
Okay.
or whatever, and I just say, however, I say, can I give you a hug? What do I gotta roll?
So
Do
what
I,
is?
it's just it's a spell, so I don't have to roll anything.
I don't think you do. I think it's just.
I can do it for 10 minutes.
Because
You
I
don't have
thought
to
you
prepare
had
the spell?
to.
No, I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. I've never used it before.
That's what I'm gonna look up real quick
Okay.
and see.
It's just speak with animals. It says, and this is just D&D level 5, version 5, whatever it is.
Duration 10 minutes. Yeah, there's nothing there is.
I just
you
do
just
it. It just
you
happens.
can just
It's a
do it.
spell.
And so I don't know if you need to pick one specifically, like a specific beast, or if you can just speak with any animal during
I think
that
I can
time.
I can use it for 10 minutes. I assume it's
So if
We
there
can- with
were a
beasts.
team of 4 or 6
right.
there, you'd
It
be able
seems
to talk
like
to all
it
of
seems
them.
like, and I don't really know. It seems like if I was like there was a dog and 4 beasts, and I talked to the 4 beasts, I probably wouldn't be able to talk to the dog too. It's not universal, I don't think.
Right.
I
well,
don't
that's
know.
what
You
I'm
tell me.
wondering.
You're
Right.
the
I don't
DM.
know.
You decide.
You're the first one who's really pushing this to the, and it's great because the Auroch just kind of
It's just
leans. It kind of feels that connection
Uh-huh.
with Crom, and it kind of just moves its head forward
opens up a little bit. for a hug.
and kind of kind of you got up close and
Yeah.
it moved its head and bumped you
And
with
I
its
asked
forehead.
it for a hug in its
Yeah.
language.
So yes, he was giving
And
you
I just-
permission.
So then I'm gonna go underneath of it, kind of do this, and put my giant arms. If I can get him around the thing, can I
Okay.
get it around the neck? How big is the neck?
Make a agility or athletics check, whichever is higher.
Oh, I think I have good athletics. Strength, dexterity, constitution. Where's athletics?
I think they are.
Oh, down here.
Yeah, they should
Oh,
be the
athletics.
top.
Oh, I have a
there.
+8 to athletics. 11.
11? So you are, so my base number for most things is 10,
Okay,
unless
I love
it's
it. I
super
love it.
hard.
So I just do it.
So you
I
just
give- I
get
give
you
him a
get
big
you
hug.
you getting through all of that fur, and he's big and he's stinky.
Furry.
And, oh yeah, he's
Okay.
like not a well kept.
Even better.
Mundy doesn't not abusing the Auroch
But
by
not
any
giving him a
means.
haircut and a shine.
But right, no, I mean he's very au naturel.
Right. Well,
It's,
so
he's
so is
stinky
Crumb.
and-
So is Crumb. So
Right,
it worked out great.
so he's
So
like-
I give him a big hug. That's all I wanted to
And
do.
you bury him, right? I can totally see Crom doing
Oh,
that.
great. Now Crom's going to smell like Auroch.
Yeah. And yeah, you kind of rub like
Oh,
a dog when
oh,
a
yeah.
dog rubs
And then I
into the
kind of like
carpet
give him a
or
scratch
whatever.
his ear, and I'm just gonna hang out next to this guy till we go or whatever.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. That's what I'm doing. I'm just chilling with the Auroch.
So you take big enough steps that make a let's call it a
I'm rolling a 20. Strength, dexterity, constitution,
I want to just call it an
athletics.
other check because I just want you to make a roll a d20 and add 4.
To see if I do what.
Just to
Okay. 6.
So in the beginning,
Ah.
you just walk next. You take big enough steps that you can walk next to the Auroch.
Oh yeah.
Or next to the Auroch as it's
Okay.
it's moving.
Yep. Perfect.
Guys jumping on Mundy's
Wagon.
wagon and just kind of cruising along and
What's the animal called again? An Auroch.
an Aurochs. A-U-R.
I see.
No,
It's
A-U-R-O-C-H-S.
A-R-A-U-R-O-C-H-S.
Yes.
Aurochs.
An Aurochs.
Aurochs. That kind of name.
Good
Alright.
friend.
Right?
Let's do it.
Arax.
Right. So you've got an Aurochs that you just gave a big old hug to. So here is an Aurochs. So you have there's a more domesticated version of that.
Okay. It looks like kind of like a buffalo, sort of.
Yeah,
No,
a cross
it's-
between a
they're not
cow and a
extinct.
buffalo.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
extinct now. Or
That's
didn't
my
they like
buddy.
bring them back?
That's
What?
I think they like used some like genetic cloning magic and like they brought the species back.
What, an Auroch?
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah.
That was real?
Yeah, no shit. Oh yeah, no, it's a prehistoric animal.
Interesting.
So,
And,
what? Okay.
All right. So
During my
you
10
just gave a
minutes,
big hug
During
and
my
you walked
during,
with
during
it.
my 10 minutes, I have 10 minutes to talk to this thing.
Okay.
I asked for a hug. It gave me consent, and then the whole way, the next 10 minutes, while I can still speak, I'm just telling it how pretty.
stomping down the road next to it.
It is a girl.
Okay. I'm telling her how pretty she is, scratching her ears, walking along. Just
God.
as long as I can communicate, just like, you're a good girl. You're the baby, giving it treats. Oh yeah, giving
Like-
it treats.
So you have a
And
couple
some
of
salted
apples.
Beef, some salted meat, some salted beef.
Okay.
There you go, baby. Or apples.
Quit giving
whatever
our
it eats,
food.
Whatever it eats is what I'm giving it.
Quit
Thinking
giving it our
apples.
food, Crom.
Yeah, apples.
You
Yep.
got a couple apples
Yep.
that
Yep.
you had set aside.
And lots of love.
Alright.
Scotchy baby.
I could have ate that apple, dumbass.
Scotchy baby. Okay, that's it. For the
Man.
minutes. I'm done.
Farnaz is not digging giving away the food here.
Hey, don't forget to stop.
Shut up, fart ass.
Nicknames already. So great. So you travel all through the afternoon. As night approaches, you start to hear, like, way off in the distance, you hear howling, and it almost sounds like coyotes, only more desperate and sinister, if that makes sense.
I know they're the
So those
Noli.
wolf devil things, what were they
Oh,
called?
because you know that Noli.
Noli.
Noli. Noli. The Knolls.
Knowles.
Knowles.
You say
Yeah.
Knowles.
Knowles.
So you,
Big
all
I
right.
thought it was Noli.
Noele.
Wolf-like
It's Knoll.
motherfucker.
Gnoll.
Oh, Gnoll. Okay.
Knoll.
Why did I put Noli?
I don't know. Because you were thinking about cannolis?
Maybe it's 'cause
I'm thinking about cannolis now.
I like it.
Would we know? Do people like trade in anything? Like if you like their pelts or anything, or they just avoid it?
The Knolls.
Yeah.
Kill a Knoll.
Is there
can
anything
skin it.
useful from killing a Noli?
Right. Monday. Let's see what Monday would know. Monday doesn't know. He's like, he doesn't know what they would be good for unless somebody had a bounty on them. If somebody has a bounty on them, then yeah, and that's not unheard of. I mean,
Oh.
from what I've heard, that's one of the things that they're hiring. They're hiring people for
Kill Knolls.
up at the main construction site.
Hey, we should kill some of those motherfuckers.
No.
Yeah, we just
They're a
take 'em
long
with
ways
us.
Off, though.
No.
Yeah, but no, we just go chase them down, take a few out, and then we already have like bounty ready when we get there. They're like, hey, go kill some Noli, and we're like, here you go.
No.
Here's
I'd
your
say
Noli.
we leave the Noli, the knoll, so they can prevent other travelers from getting to the. They'll do some of the work for us.
Do some of the work for us.
Kill
I thought,
people on
I
the
thought
way
you
to
were a
build
good
the
guy,
road.
Roll.
Don't.
Neutral.
All right.
Did no action.
Don't kill the Knolls.
No
Don't.
action.
No.
All right, we'll leave the Nolis alone.
Big babies.
We'll leave.
Big
Yes.
babies.
Yeah, you can
Big
go.
babies.
You can
Call the
go. Maybe you
Knolls
could
big
sweet talk
babies.
them when they try to kill us in the night.
Babies.
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If this thing tried to kill Crom, he would do. But the babies otherwise.
All right, you got
Just
first
throwing that
watch.
out
To
You
there.
got
you, everything is a baby or
Well, all the
a toy.
animals and the nature and the that's my shit.
you got
dude.
first watch, Crom.
Sounds good. Look for a baby. Look for a baby. And if it tried, honestly, if it tried to claw me and shit, like I would probably be like, if it hit me, I'd be like, mother
Oh.
bad baby.
Bad baby.
Bad baby.
Oh, Crom.
Okay.
That
Ouch.
is
Ouch.
crazy.
Baby.
Bad baby.
So you want to go? Yeah, we're gonna no.
We
Good
leave them
no.
alone, but like,
Good.
just have fun sleeping tonight, guys.
Good.
It's, yeah.
All right, so
We
you
hear
are.
howling, is what you're saying.
So yeah, what I'm saying is you're hearing howling in the distance, and as you guys are discussing this, it's not necessarily getting further away, but as the sun is going down, it's sounding like it's getting even a little bit closer.
Does Monday look nervous at all?
Well, I say Monday turns to you and says, "I know an off track kind of shortcut between two loops. It's a little bit rougher, but it can get us out of knoll country much faster. But it's up to you if you want to take that. If you
I
want
look
to
at
take
the
that
two
route.
guys that are way smarter than me.
Take the shortcut or not?
I mean, if he breaks a freaking axle or something, Kron can just carry the wagon, I guess.
Crom saw a bird up in the
We
tree.
could ride the freaking
He's
Aurora.
not gonna want to leave the wagon.
Yeah,
With
it's-
his gold in there. And
Yeah,
his secret
Mundy's
compartment.
gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't he?
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, sorry, Mundy. Let's. I don't know about this shortcut business. Like, we're already getting there faster, taking the wagon. This shortcut sounds like, unexplored territory.
Well, we are going to be in knoll country then, well through the night.
Oof. All right. What do we got? What do you guys think? Do we risk it or?
Crom's looking at
Or-
a bird.
I mean,
I think we take the shortcut.
I think we want to kill some gnolls anyway, but yeah, we can take the shortcut
I
if you
take
guys
the
think that's the best route.
I do.
Crom, I guess you're
Crom comes back
you're
with
the
an egg.
decision maker.
Crom comes back with an egg.
Hey, Crom,
Huh?
that way or that way?
Points that way.
Which way's he pointing?
That's the way I point. Is it towards the shortcut?
That's
or is
the
it
shortcut.
And points to where the dragon is.
Big
I mean the owl.
owl.
Owl. Big owl.
Big owl.
Owl.
All right. So yes, you follow the path of the dragon.
Was it, so are we going on the shortcut or are we going
You're taking the shortcut.
Taking the shortcut.
So the shortcut's bumpier. You're. Why did I move all my dice up? I'm still rolling.
Did you smoke weed earlier? Because I did too.
No.
I'm not used to it.
Oh, maybe that's what I needed because that's. So you have a clear path through a good portion of the grasslands. It's not very rough. It's a little rocky. It's a little turbulent, but not too bad at all. It seems like Mundy's wagon is built well enough to take the rough terrain.
Hey, just as we're going along and we're walking right through the forest,
We're not walking.
I'm
And
riding
you're in the
wagon.
plains
walking.
right now.
Oh,
I'm
you're
walking
walking.
alongside
We're in the plains.
the Aurochs.
Yeah,
So
you're.
as we're walking through the thing, and we're
This
just
is,
like
this is
just walking
grass,
through
not
the day.
trees, Crom.
Yeah,
grass.
sure. Either way, grass is good. I just beware. I have something called danger sense. It says you gain an uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away. It's just like a trait.
Okay.
You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. So I think as we're walking, I'm not sure how that works. It says second level, you gain an uncanny sense. I just have that sense. So I'm just kind of looking out just in case something's going to, as we travel, which I'm used to doing, I'm going to look out over the grasslands and look for things that might be going to jump out and fucking
Yep.
try to kill us. Just throwing that out there.
Yep.
I have dark vision, 60 feet.
I
Okay.
have dark vision as well.
Okay.
But it's during the day right now, right?
No, it
Oh, it's night.
is nighttime.
Oh.
It is.
What's
It
that?
is dusk. Is now
I have
going
120
down. You're still plains.
120?
What you see as the sun is going down off in the distance, there are these little knuckles of like rocky terrain that stick up out of the plains, and they're covered in trees, and they're good places for like hiking, and thieves hide there. I mean, it depends on where the knuckle is, whether it's in an urban area or if it's out in the plains, out in the wilds. It's a good place for traps, stuff like that. But you see these little knuckles all over the place. And you come across a grouping of tents on the edges of one of these knuckles. So, and then a rocky tree-covered spine sticking out of the rolling grassy hills. These knuckles exist from coast to coast and cut through the deeps as well. It is a grouping of 4 luxurious tents, so I'm awkward in where I'm jumping my subject around there. It is a grouping of 4 luxurious tents made of heavy fabric. All of them are ornate, but one of them is more than the rest. Their canopies are outstretched and tied together with a large, bright, burning bonfire in the middle. So there's these really large, ornate tents,
It's that country fair.
and
Okay.
similar would be.
Just big Ford giant and big. And then
So they actually went to a harvest fair, which was modeled after stories that I have heard,
Okay.
and it was a wonderful time. And this may or may not be roughly modeled after that in some way, shape, or form. And so yes, you come across these
And they're
tents.
off in the distance.
You are upon it. You are
We see
there.
the light off in the distance. They're not secret. There's not hiding. It's just a big open
Right
field.
there.
Right.
Right.
They're
And
in
then
the
we-
trees, right? On the knuckles.
They're right up against the knuckle, right?
Okay.
Like you come around the knuckle, and they are right there.
What
so
is
you
the
didn't
knuckle?
really.
Knuckle
It's like
is
a big hill.
Yeah,
hill.
it's kind of
So
like
we come around the hill, but it's a grassland.
right. So imagine grasslands,
Yeah, like a
and so
prairie.
imagine this. Yeah, so this is all
Dances
like
with wolves.
grassland, and what's that?
Dances with wolves. We're walking
Dances
through
with
dances
right.
with wolves.
But then you've got
Come
these
over and
rocky knuckles.
Okay, these
that-
are like the knuckles.
right, but they're
Only a
taller
white
and they're
man would
better
make
than
so much-
these.
so much
right.
Okay, I see. And they're like camped out in front of it.
Right.
Behind.
Four big. Oh, behind it.
We didn't
We
see
came
until
around.
came
So you
Come
didn't
walking-
see it.
We
Right.
came walking around and they're here.
Right.
How close are we?
You are right upon them. I mean, like they
It's
are.
right. We didn't notice the fucking.
Yeah, but check this out, guys. We need a place to camp tonight. These rich guys are gonna want someone to protect them from all that howling. Let's check this place out. What do you think?
I'm a dum dum, but like it seems that like they probably already have somebody to protect them.
Right. That's
Four fucking
otherwise
rich
I.
motherfuckers out in the
Yeah.
middle of
Otherwise
the-
I'd be suggesting we rob
they're,
them.
they're
But
gonna be looking for people.
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
up like
Otherwise
us.
I'd say let's just roll and take their money. But you're right. They probably already have someone, but they might need a little more. These Noli are pretty
Or
dangerous.
I could
right?
use my stealth, separate from the group, sneak around to the other side as you engage on this side.
Go
This guy.
scout what they have.
Can you
Yeah,
climb
just see.
shit?
Yeah.
So can if we're here, can you become a stealth and then climb up here like
I
on the
have
tree
a lot
above
of
the tent?
acrobatics, yes.
So
Dexterity
Can you go up in
allows
that
to
tree
stay
on
your
the? Is
feet
there a tree above their
and
tents?
perform acrobatic
There
stunts.
was
Like, so
yeah. I mean,
We come
above
around and
one of
there's a
them.
hill. So is there like a tree that he could climb up invisibly up and be ready to jump down and fucking fuck some shit up? Or do you want to go sneak into the fucking
Maybe.
I'm saying sneak and watch to see.
I mean,
and you could just walk
Come
right
in
in there,
later.
sneak around and just go right to the edge of the tent.
So,
Possibly.
all right. So Crom and I will go talk to these guys. We'll offer protection. You're gonna go scope the place out. If there's something worth stealing, hoot like an owl.
Ow.
I don't know if I'm interested in stealing. I just want to make sure we're safe.
I just said if there's
And-
something worth stealing. Like I didn't say you had to steal anything.
As you're having this
we
conversation,
can look at that later on.
All right.
Mundy pulls the wagon right into camp.
What's
and
this guy
Jesus.
doing?
Hops
This fucking
down.
guy.
Jesus
And,
Is he invisible? Did he?
All right.
Jump
and
off?
then you are now next to the bonfire
Before
in
he's
this
even
camp.
invisible?
His
Well,
role
yeah,
to
before
use
you're
myself.
even
Oh.
you haven't used
So,
yourself.
Yeah, so much for that plan,
Okay,
guys.
just check-
So
just
you're
check.
having
All
that,
right.
that discussion, and so as you become more attuned to the area, you hear sounds of lust, lovers feasting upon one another.
Oh,
The shadows appear to
orgy.
writhe with sex,
People feasting on one another?
yeah.
They're eating each other?
and they are.
In a
You
way.
hear, yes, you hear the sounds of passion and
It's
lust,
sex, though.
sex,
And devouring?
devouring.
People eating people?
So make a perception check. Anybody who is curious about that
we
question,
can all do it.
make
We
a
can all-
perception
we can all
check.
do it.
What's
Yep.
perception?
Roll a d20 and add your perception modifier, the small number.
Perception plus 3.
So, yes,
Perception. I have
roll a
plus-
D20
I have a
and
plus
add
3 as
3.
well. 16, bitches.
I just rolled 22.
Okay.
Like,
Oh.
right here.
I can't see that. 18.
I'll roll this green.
18.
18.
All right. So all of you notice. So you look more closely at the shadows, and you notice something unnatural in the movement. So that was 10 plus. Everybody who rolled 13 plus noticed the blood, the defensive fighting of several before they stopped fighting. Again, the blood. One of them turns its head to Rolt and
my
shrieks, fangs and a maw dripping with blood, looking black in the firelight.
Oh shit!
It leaps. 3 more vampires in various states of dress
Vampires?
step out of the
Oh
shadows.
motherfuckers!
So roll for initiative.
Oh my god, already?
I have initiative plus 1.
What's
I-
initiative?
it's right. Mine's right here. I
That's a
don't know
D20,
where yours
right?
is.
D20
You
plus
need to
your
go
initiative.
Up,
Yeah.
up here.
Maybe here.
Well, so mine's here. Like your armor class, initiative, speed. Where do you find all that?
I guess a 3.
Abilities,
1.
saves, and so. Oh, I don't know what. I
I
don't
just
know.
got
wait,
4.
Sorry.
Is this
Go to the very top.
What's that?
Initiative is plus 2.
Okay.
So you roll,
Close.
we do a D20
Roll the 4.
plus 2.
D20
Plus
plus
whatever,
your
plus your
initiative.
init.
Yeah.
I have a 2 as well.
Yes. So yes.
So okay, I rolled a 4.
If you don't have
I rolled a
initiative,
4
I
as
think
well.
it's typically your
I
dexterity.
rolled a
And
7.
yes,
He's
we
got
will
a
get
7.
that.
7, 4, 4.
Okay.
So our initiative, we are taken aback.
Oh no!
We're a little bit
Vampire.
slow.
Yes.
Like, whoa! I didn't expect to see that.
Did not expect this to happen.
Sexy
Okay.
vampires.
Okay.
Freaking.
And so they will do.
One of them look like Brad Pitt.
Oh, that's terrible. So yes, you can think definitely Brad Pitt
Okay.
and,
Uh-huh.
and
Tom
Interview
Cruise.
with the Tom
right,
Cruise
yeah,
and Brad Pitt. Okay, I see
definitely
those guys.
definitely the epitome of just whorish vampiric behavior. They're just
Blood
sexy,
all across
blood
their
smeared
face.
everywhere,
It's just like
sex
they're wearing,
smeared
like,
everywhere.
Ruffles, but
It's
they're
not like the
smeared.
Blade vampires.
Right.
Shit.
Oh my god. Okay.
Right. No, they
Guess
are
that's like Blade 3,
definitely the lustuous ones. I don't know
Sweet.
if that's a real word, but
Yep.
I'm using it.
I get it.
Lusty vampires.
So we are going to say them. We've got.
Yeah, we didn't roll well, gentlemen. And also, do you know like initiative would have how that works? What that means?
No.
Okay, so we all rolled it, and so it's like 0 to 20, and so the higher the initiative, the quicker it is that somebody would act. So we stumble on the scene and we look, and the first to act is probably one of these guys,
Okay.
because they probably rolled a 20 or a
Probably
19.
better than a 4 or
Yeah,
7.
and so when they see us, they're the first to do something, and you
Okay.
have like a turn is like 6 seconds or something like that, isn't that what it is?
Yes, it's supposed to be
What they
6
say?
seconds.
And
Yes.
so you have first. If this guy's first act, so he can either attack, or he can
And then I
like.
have 6 seconds to decide.
Well, depending on what turn you're.
If it starts to
Then-
take
so
too
nine-
long,
so
like if you
18
sit there and debate a tactic and you're not thinking about the fact
Like
that
what-
you're on a wagon ride,
Okay.
Yeah, but also
Okay.
exactly
I get
in
it.
real
I get
life,
it.
yeah. And
something's gonna
and so
happen.
it's his
Okay.
turn. He gets
That's
6
good to
seconds.
know.
Like rolling in next to the bonfire.
In
or
story
whatever.
time, he has 6 seconds to do something. Whoever has the next highest initiative is second to act. The next person is third, fourth.
Okay.
You're 7, so you're probably pretty low. So these guys are all going to probably do something before you get a chance. And then
Mine
we
was
go.
higher than. Oh, okay.
Because you
I
got
see.
7.
Yep.
So by 18, 15, 12, 10, and then 7, and then both of us get to go.
Okay.
So if they're going to attack us, we have to defend first. And then we get an action. You can either attack, you can hide, you can dash.
Disengage.
Or you can-
Oh, I don't think everybody can disengage.
Only
I
some people
can, I
can.
think.
Okay, rogues might
As a
be
bonus
able to.
action, you
I'm
can do
not
it.
a rogue,
So you
though.
get it when
Oh.
it's your turn. You get an
I
action.
have the step of the wind that I think I would use. It is I can dash and use a focus point, which I have 6 of them,
Okay.
and I can disengage at the same time.
Oh
As
yeah.
a
Who
bonus
rolled-
action.
You can
My
take the
jump,
disengage
jump
action.
distance is
If
double
you want to
for the
pick
turn.
if you want to pick
Turn.
a
You can take the dash.
representation.
Bonus action. Okay, so that's good. So that's good for running away.
Yeah.
Disengage and dash.
also
So if you're
have-
engaged with somebody, right? If you and I are fighting, like you hit me and I like defend, and now we're engaged. And then if I'm like I'm gonna run away, when I turn to run away, he gets opportunity because I'm
Yes.
turning. He's got a sword. He just goes whoop, tries to slice you.
Yes.
So you'll probably get some damage as you run away. So this allows you to disengage. Like you hit me, I defend you, and I'm gonna disengage. So I kind of go whoop, and I back off as a bonus action, and then I can go run away.
I got to open my monks finally, and they might even be orc monks. Maybe that's why I was secretly pushing for it. So you get to pick one of those to be your representation. And then Adam's picking one over there to be him. Tom, if you want to pick one. Then I need to find 3
Do you have a barbarian? Big.
vampires.
Big
6
barbarian.
focus
Oh, yeah,
points.
this guy's
Four
kinda-
I got a big guy with the battle
after
axe.
you
I got-
finish shorter
He looks kind of
weapons.
orcish, but
Well, but I got this guy too. Here, toss it to you. Yeah, look at this guy though. He's got a weird head on, but it could just be. He looks more chrome.
don't you have a werewolf costume?
What's
I do.
AC?
Since I have
Well, this
armor
guy's
class.
literally-
armor class.
So
This
my-
guy's wearing a werewolf.
When I'm
that
not
guy's
wearing
perfect for
I
it.
do not have
I don't
sexy
like wielding a
vampires.
shield.
It is perfect actually, because look how
Equals
big
10
this guy
plus
is.
dex
I do not have
modifier
sexy
plus
vampires.
Alright, here's the only
What is
other
So I'm
that?
just
thing.
going to use some of my
For
shitty
unarmored
knolls that I
defense.
3D printed. Sorry, AB.
No.
What was that?
Not from my guy.
I'm just wondering what this
Cool,
means,
though.
unarmored defense.
Well, so if you're not wearing any armor or wielding a shield, then your AC equals 10 plus your dexterity modifier plus wisdom modifier.
Oh wow.
So 10 plus
Yeah, mine's.
It's
Yeah.
like 13 or
10
something.
plus 2 plus 5, so 15.
So that's good.
So that's your armor class.
10
If you
plus
have
5 plus
armor
2,
that
that's
gets you above that, then maybe you want the armor. But if you don't have any armor
I
and
don't.
you don't have a shield, then
Well,
you have it.
I think I don't know if I have a shield.
I don't have a shield.
Looks like everything is unarmored. Runs unarmored strike.
Well, because you don't wear armor.
Yeah,
You're a
that's what
monk.
was interesting to see how the monk was going to play.
Because you're just wearing like a cloak, right?
My guy, I think, has an unarmored bonus too,
Bring
or something. What is that?
But you're super dexterity.
All right,
dexterous,
so
so
I'm
you can, like,
guessing
evade and
Yeah.
2 6s and a 4 is what I heard.
I had a 7.
7.
4,
7,
4,
4, 4.
4 4 7.
So we're
Yeah, I have
we're last
unarmored
guy.
AC 13 plus Dex modifier.
So roll.
My armor is
3.
10.
And then we've got. What was yours again?
Mine's 13 plus Dexterity modifier,
Yep.
so 1.
Your AC roll, or not your AC, your initiative roll.
Oh,
4.
4.
We're both 4.
Both 4. So what's your dexterity modifier?
1.
Dexterity is 2.
So you go first.
Okay. Beforehand.
And so that is. Sorry,
But somebody
I
else
don't
goes
know all
first
your
first.
names yet. As a DM, I should
Crom.
have it meant.
Farnas.
Crom.
I don't go first though.
No.
Just for between the two
I
of
have
us.
two.
Yeah.
I'm very last in order now.
Mm.
But Austin's before both of us.
But somebody else is before us.
I know.
So,
Where's your owl at?
And
so what
then
happens when vampires look at us and say, "Hello, friends, join us.
Yes.
I would love to see you sit down and break bread with me."
right.
Feet.
Farnaz.
No, it's
Farnas.
Fardas. Fardas.
Farnaz.
All right. So Rolt, how many hit points do you have?
I don't know. Where's that at?
Should be an HP somewhere. Look up in your top right, like scroll all the way up to the top.
Oh, 45. It says hit points.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Hit point max
Crom
59.
and Farnaz.
20.
Oh, I
So-
have. I can heal damage. I can do it on here.
All right.
Um,
So we'll put these guys at
Character event?
some tents.
No, I can't. Never mind. Oh wait.
The one is
You can write it
hissing
down.
at you
Here, I can
guys. So
move
this is Farnaz.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I already took it away. I didn't mean to heal. Heal
Mhm.
40.
I'm just gonna write mine down.
So we've got
59.
Bonfire.
40.
As you get beat up,
I'm not gonna hit it.
you'll have to subtract. Where is that?
So we've got Bonfire.
Oh, there's somehow I could get a lot of points back too by resting.
wish.
I just don't know
Oh,
what it was
where
called.
is?
Like I have a super high
Is it
metabolism
down
or something.
here? We
Oh,
have.
I figured this
That's
out.
probably good.
David built a campfire that we could use as a bonfire,
This is
but I
me.
don't know where
fun.
it is.
You wanna make?
This is you.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Do you wanna make that the bonfire?
Oh yeah, that works. That can be the bonfire.
This is Crom.
And then here, using this guy. Nice. There's Crom. And Monday is
Are we on the
boom gone.
the ox too? The aurochs?
The Auroch is still there.
Oh, okay. I'm standing next to him. So where's he at?
Yep, we'll say right there.
But
Perfect.
and the wagon is behind, right?
Yep, and then you
That's
look
the wagon.
and he is gone.
Freaking
I actually have a wagon that we
Oh.
can use.
Right.
This is a
Actually, I
wagon.
like that.
This is a wagon that I built.
I love that.
Very nice.
I love that. So that guy's pulling that.
Yep. So there's your wagon.
And he was on the wagon.
Yep.
I was standing here. Were you guys in the front of the? Were you guys walking in front of the Aurochs? Or were you on the wagon?
On the wagon still,
They were probably on the wagon.
because we weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
You were thinking about jumping off the back and being invisible, but then
So
we
you
came
do-
around the
We
corner.
come
There
around
we
the
are.
corner.
We went right up.
Monday
in the fire.
pulls you. Oh yeah, Monday pulled you right up
Oh my god.
into
Okay.
it.
What do these guys think? And they're having sex and writhing around.
And the
Aren't they
one
like-
as
aren't
it
they-
leaps.
Aren't they like this, like having sex and stuff? I'm
Yeah.
not even joking.
Well, no, you're not.
If we
You're-
walk in and they're all
One of
writhing,
them
they'd be
is-
on the ground and shit.
Yes,
One came out and hissed at us.
you are right. You're right. And then so this one before it leaps.
It notices us.
Before yes,
Is this
it,
one having sex with something?
it actually makes
with-
eye contact
with
with you since you are closer. Since we are now situated where we're going to be situated, it looks.
So we
It
walk up and there we go.
it
I can't
looks
believe
at
that
you.
I wouldn't notice that we're walking up onto a bonfire. All right.
Well, you just round the corner. I mean, have
I'm
you
done.
never done that in the
Uh,
middle of the
So I'm
woods
trying to
and you just
figure out
round the
what
corner and
my
boom,
efficiency bonus is.
there's a party going
I
on?
love it. I'm with you.
Vampire
1,000%.
sex.
I'm in for the ride.
Proficiency
Okay,
bonus.
what now?
And so when you turn and look, Mundy is gone. This guy leaps at you, and that vampire he just leaps out at you, and as he does, he just shrieks food. And
Oh my god.
Get him, Crom.
Well, he's jumping on me. I have to defend myself.
so he is going
So I
to
do
make.
have-
So he gets a multi attack,
That's danger sense wouldn't do anything for that.
and so I get to roll two. I'm going to do one claw attack and one bite attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll for my
Shit.
hits first. So my
And I get to-
first
I get to
is
defend
a
myself?
16.
And what do I roll to?
So you don't roll anything, so that's your AC. If your
Oh.
AC is
Well, it's 10,
Mm,
but I don't know if I have anything else to it.
Where do you
Oh, I
see
have
AC?
right here. Mine is right here.
you
Oh, I'm 15. I remember.
So then why are they? And I don't have any armor on.
you
As far as I
should
can-
have armor
Well, let's see. Maybe I do.
because you're a barbarian. You should be able to take more of a hit than that.
Well, hold on.
I mean, sure,
think
you're a
do-
big
I think,
target.
I think I do remember Justin changing my thing. I never have updated this.
Because they're both gonna hit.
Well, so do you think? I don't know. You tell me. Does 10 seem too low?
To me, it seems too low. So I would give you.
What do you?
I mean, I
Whatever
would.
you say is what I'll take. It's probably below 16.
Right, and
So you
I
just
don't.
tell me, and then we'll take the damage and stuff. But what do you think
Right,
it should be?
we'll say 14
Okay.
as your base because I mean,
And I don't. Do I have armor? How would I find that? Where is that?
That's what it seems like. You haven't.
So it says
don't have
armor,
your-
light armor, medium armor, shields, but I don't have anything circled. So that's.
I
Not
think
really what I have.
my guess is though those are your proficiencies.
No, it's just like a. It's a weird. I don't know. Language, common, giant, armor, light armor, medium armor. I think I can wear light armor or medium armor. I don't have.
Sure.
I don't have either. I don't have a shield, but I don't have either one of them circled. So I
Okay.
don't know what kind. So what is medium armor? Let's say that I have that. What do I?
I
get?
have.
14.
Say that I have that.
14 plus
So let's
plus
see
anything?
what.
light armor. Does that give me 1 to AC? 2 to AC? 2 would be sweet. Then I have 16.
So your armor class on your page just says 10.
Uh-huh. I think I remember that being a problem last time. I want to say Justin started me at 15. And 14 is good.
And it seems like, in spite of your high health, you need to be
Yeah.
a lot better defended.
I think I remember.
Does it just say armor class somewhere on there, Austin? 'Cause
So he's giving me a 14 now.
Yeah, it does at the top. I'm 15 armor.
So he's going to let me have a base of 14, and then if
that
I get something
includes
for
all your
armor.
modifiers and all the
So
Yeah.
AC for hide armor would only be 12,
It says it's.
and,
It says it's medium armor, whatever that
and
means.
that is medium.
Okay, so plus
so that's,
2.
But what about chain shirt?
chainmail.
Would you be wearing chainmail?
No, I wouldn't be wearing chainmail.
You don't think so?
I think that I might, if I wore anything, it'd almost look like
Hide.
it would probably be hide.
He's
that
got
was
a
my
wolf,
thought also.
and he's got a. Don't you have a wolf disguise too?
So that
or
was
something?
So if my
12
base is
AC.
14. You said my base is 14, or
You don't add 12 to 14.
I'm not adding 12 to 14. I
Okay.
wondered if I would, if my base was
I would say
14,
stay at
and I was
14.
putting, okay, that's my question. And I thought if I put armor on, I wondered if the armor would give me +1.
Let's stay at 14.
Sounds good.
And,
Okay, as long as we're clear.
Right, because that is
14 it is.
Yeah.
So he hit me with a 16, so he hits.
So he hits. Yeah,
Yeah.
both of them.
Okay.
Oh, he
God.
bit you.
Yeah.
my God.
We're gonna
And
have to kill
his-
Crom already.
Fuck
His
this guy. Yeah,
first. Oh my God.
maybe. 6.
8 points of slashing damage with the claw, so he comes right across your barbaric chest and gives you a nice set of
Okay, so now I have
slashes to add to your scars,
So that's
and then
8,
he
you said?
bites.
-8.
Yep. And then.
Let's do it this way.
So, okay, so that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So that is 2 plus 4 points of piercing damage from the bite.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to creature that's grappled by this, so you're not. You're not, okay. So yeah, we're just going to leave the bite simple at that.
What?
Just a simple
4?
bite. Yes, at
Minus
4 piercing damage.
Oh, that was good. Okay.
Oh, hang on.
I was the first guy.
Oh, keeps going back to the front. What's a bonus action? What's that mean?
So you get your regular action. You
Yep.
can hide, you can dodge, you can attack, you can do whatever. And then you get, sometimes you get a bonus action. It's like a little something else you can do. And some things like a little spell, and they say, but it costs you a bonus action. And can't you use your bonus action to hide? You can do an action, I'm gonna hit you, and then I'm gonna hide, if you have a bonus action.
If well, right. If you're not in melee, and there's a reasonable, you can step back behind something.
You can do an action, you can pull, I'm gonna pull
Right.
this lever, and then I'm gonna hide.
Right.
So the action is pull the lever, and then the bonus action is to hide.
Right.
I mean, there's some things you can do, like if you use your bonus action, you can recharge your thing real quick, or you can, I don't know, whatever. Some things
Right.
say like you can do this little action and it costs you a bonus action.
Okay.
So it's like 2 squared. It's like little squared on the top.
We need to mark these. So this one is 1.
That's not popcorn.
So this is 1. This one is 2.
I can't believe this guy just fucking reached out and slashed at me.
He bit you, man.
Well, at first he
You just
first
got
he
bit by a
slashed
fucking
me.
vampire.
No, he pierced me with his thing, and then he bit me. Is that what he did?
Yeah.
So he came up. I was standing there. We're walking along, talking to this fucking ox, and all of a sudden I turn around. Well, I notice the fire. Turn around and look up, and this motherfucker comes at me with a
Can you
sword.
hand me your paper,
Whoa, whoa.
Austin?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna. What's that?
We're gonna have to euthanize
The
your ass.
guy tried to stab me first, and then he bit me.
Yeah.
So he came at me with a sword, stabbed me in the fucking side, and then he bit me.
Yeah. You don't want me to take this off, I'm guessing. I wanted to use the squares.
Oh, it's fine.
Hey, you can take these.
I was gonna use the squares as. Give me like. This. So you kind of have an idea of where tents are.
There's 4 of them, you said.
Yeah.
Over there. Am I right?
Really good. In the tent, one's having sex. Or are they just like out in the open?
They are in the shadows, out in the open. So you got
Oh boy.
the burning of the. And Monday brought you right into it.
Fucking Monday.
Much different.
And then he disappears.
So the last 2 times, they came in immediately skeptical of Monday, with 0 trust or compassion, and the adult table, when Mundy showed up the same way, they're like, oh, this guy's going the same place we are. How about we just send him ahead of us, and then if anything attacks him, we'll just sneak around and just keep going. Wanted to use him as a human shield or bait. Right, exactly. Like, you distrustful
idea.
bastards.
That's a
The
good
kid
idea.
table? Yeah, come with us.
Let's
This would
go.
be great. Come
Let's
on,
go.
you can come with us. It was awesome. Like, you distrustful adults.
Yes.
And you guys are doing the same thing, sort of, but you
Sort of.
trusted him to go to the shortcut, which I'm like, oh,
Well,
good.
Check him out.
Yeah. Either way, it fucking hurts. Ow!
Freaking
Is what Crom
shortcut.
says. That's
Yeah.
how I react. I get fucking jumped on and I go, ow!
So how much damage did you just take?
I just took 59 minus 47, 13 damage.
13
We
damage.
should be fighting Noli instead
12,
right now,
sorry,
guys.
12 damage. I took 12. I'm
You
down to
fight
47.
Noli.
I'm keeping track. I'm down to 47.
All right.
12. So that was the first guy. Who's second?
So second guy is this guy. He steps out of the shadows, and he's got 15 feet of movement left. And I think, if I recall, these are 15s. Where are all? Here they are. Let's see here. So I think, maybe this is the 25. So that would make this the 30.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they're right there.
So, ooh, I want to make sure I can. So I can't get close enough.
Oh.
He can only move
That's
half his
30 feet?
distance because he
Okay.
got up.
Is that 30 feet?
I think so. I think
Okay.
this is 30 feet.
Okay. That's a good
This is 25.
The whole red thing or just part of it?
Red. If it's
Oh.
red, it's 30. If it's blue, it's 25. If it is, I think yellow is 35.
So wait a minute. So if this is 30 feet?
Yes.
So he was like here and you held it.
And I held it about halfway.
He got up, so he can only go half.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was having.
Oh, because he was
Sexing.
having sex. Oh, I thought he would.
No, he was having sexing,
I'm sorry.
and so he got up and only
I'm
had
sorry.
half his distance.
Sorry. I thought you were.
So no, he's
Oh, shut up.
he's on his way in. But thanks for
I
questioning.
didn't understand. Well, I saw you hold it part way. I'm like, is that what 30 feet is? Just so I know what 30 feet looks like. That sounds
Right.
good. Okay, I'm
No.
done. I'm done.
So yes, we've got those were brilliant when I can't remember
It's
who.
a good idea.
Yeah, I can't remember which YouTuber turned us on to those, but yeah, they were awesome. Like, oh yeah, then we don't have to worry about gridding everything out, and we can even have them bend, and you can do movement and stuff like that. And so
Great idea.
right, Rolt. All right, Rolt.
This guy gets to act.
That
Number
guy
7.
gets to act.
Yes,
yeah.
I would do the. I think I can use one of my focus points to use this disengage and dash.
I don't.
You're not engaged.
I'm
You're
not
not
engaged.
engaged.
Because he stopped short of the thing, and you're just standing there
Yeah.
watching this guy. This guy just bit me. He just bit me.
Yeah,
Go
you're.
get him.
I'm engaged with that guy.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
it's
the
kinda
problem.
Yeah,
sad.
you're
Right,
engaged,
okay,
all right.
it's-
He's on my back, or you can go for this guy. This guy just started lunging towards you, and you're standing on the cart there. You're on the.
Yeah.
I would jump out and try to kill the guy that just ran at you with the staff.
With my, what is it called?
Oh.
I don't know what you have.
Quarterstaff of defense.
Is that what you have? Is a
Yeah.
quarterstaff? There you go.
Okay.
Can you? You could like try to jump up and stab him in the
Aren't
top
you
of the
better
head.
unarmed?
No,
I don't know.
on
I'm still trying to learn it all. I don't know. I
As a
don't know what
monk, I
to
bet
do.
you are.
No, but he has you use some kind of attack, right? And I'm sure he's
Unarmed
better on gun,
strike.
but he.
You make a melee attack that involves using your body to deal one of the following effects: damage, grapple, shove.
Throw that motherfucker in the fire.
If you have a quarterstaff, I would just jump down and hit him. Unless you have
It
some
seems
kind of
like
spell.
he's close enough that I could flip over his head
probably
and
could.
from behind,
With your
bludgeon.
quarterstaff?
With my quarterstaff.
I would
at this guy.
acrobatics,
Acrobatics,
or
he's got it.
athletics, whichever is higher.
He-
Acrobatics.
So roll a
He's-
He has
d20
great
and add your
dexterity.
modifier.
He has great
Okay.
dexterity.
Acrobatics is +5.
23.
Thank you for you're loving it, aren't you?
Oh, look what he gets to do.
Right? So you take 2 steps across the seat of the
Cart.
yep, and you do your anybody familiar with one Rodney Dangerfield and the
Triple
back
Lindy.
to
Crouching
school.
Tiger,
Triple
Hidden
Lindy.
The triple
He
Lindy.
does a
Okay.
triple Lindy. Boy, he goes off of here, off of here,
Yeah,
off
right,
of there, and then
exactly.
comes down
Right.
and fucking
Yeah.
attacks him.
He pulls off the triple Lindy.
Oh, so what's your damage?
I don't
Do
know.
you have like a sneak attack or anything?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
I don't know if a triple Lindy, maybe it'd
Pretty
be a
obvious.
surprise.
Not sneaky, but surprising.
Right.
I could tend to you as well was my other thing, but no.
We'll do
Throw
your
'em in
damage
the fire.
for this.
Okay,
Do
let
your
me
damage
see
for
here.
this first.
So I'll give you advantage on your attack roll or on your hit roll.
Yeah. So you, whatever your staff is that you attacked with, look at your staff,
Okay.
and then you can roll that attack.
Stunning,
So
stunning strike once per turn, and you hit with a monk weapon, which it is,
Or unarmed strike.
or unarmed strike. Expend 1 focus point to attempt a stunning strike.
Yes, do this.
One on a what is a
The
stunning strike?
target must make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target has to is the target. The target
No,
has
that's said
a
one.
stun condition.
until
Okay,
the
so you
start
can
of your
stun her.
next turn.
Until it's yep. Go back. On a successful save, the target's speed is halved until the start of the next turn, and the next attack roll made against it has advantage. Okay, so if you jump over and you hit this thing,
Yeah.
he's stunned. You do the damage plus he's stunned, so he can't move for a whole turn. So he's just gonna be standing there like an asshole. If you miss, you hit him, and then he's still. If you miss,
Oh damn! I lost.
there's something is if you miss too.
Probably still take the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, but he's not stunned, maybe.
Where was it? There it is. Stunning strike.
Can I hold your phone
Yeah.
for 1 second?
I'll try the stunning strike. I don't know what I have to roll.
He's
or
stunned
my
condition to
things.
start of next turn on a successful save. The target's speed is halved. He'll be slowed down until the start of the next turn, and the next attack roll against it has advantage. So either way, he's gonna, if he misses or if he hits, or if he
So
saves
he
or
needs
if
to roll to hit.
save or not save.
Yes.
He has to roll to save.
So what do I
It's
use?
14, so he has to roll a Constitution 14 to see. if
But he needs to
saves.
roll to hit first.
Yes. Well,
So-
I think either way, it's a spell.
It's
right?
a spell.
No, it's a stunning strike. He has to hit. He has to.
Mm-hmm.
I think either way he can do it because
It
it's
just
an ability.
says I expend 1 focus point to attempt a stunning strike.
Attempt.
And so
Oh.
the guy has to save or not save.
So the
And if
guy
he doesn't
has to
save,
save or not save.
Oh,
He's-
okay.
If he doesn't save on a failed on a positive, if he saves, he only loses half his speed.
Okay.
And has advantage against somebody has
But then
advantage
I
against him.
lose one of
And-
these,
and
but
if
I'm
he-
doing it. So
if
I'm
he
down
does
to
it-
5 focus points now.
So he has to roll Constitution, and you
Okay.
have to, and you have to hit too, right? You get damage if he hits.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's got to hit, but the focus, no matter what, is what you're saying.
Because he expends a point.
And it's
And
what
it-
what save? Constitution.
Constitution 14.
Ooh,
What you got?
14.
Do
Meet or beat.
What is it?
Meet or beat.
So your guy saved.
So I saved.
Okay. So what does it say on a
It said on a on a save,
Yep.
the target speed is halved until the start of your next turn, and the next attack roll made against it has advantage.
So
Well, what happens when it's a
you're stunned. If you would have failed, you would have gotten stunned. You would have had to
You
stand there like
couldn't
an
move
Oh,
at
okay.
all.
Yep. So
Yeah.
this is a little better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the next hit against him has advantage against him.
Okay.
And then you just roll for damage, right? Because he hit him.
I don't. Sure.
Or
I don't know.
Or did you roll? Did you?
This
roll
is
to
the first
hit?
time I'm
I
dealing
don't
with a
know.
monk.
Did you roll to hit?
I don't know.
No. You never rolled it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so
I'll show
roll to hit,
Yeah, I think
and
he
then
has
what
to
do
roll
I
to
roll
hit
to hit? What
before
is
the
my
focus
things
is
for
even
that?
relevant.
D20 plus hit with your staff.
D20 plus.
So look at
plus
the- Look at the staff language.
This one, quarters, this one.
So go back. You just roll an
Staff
attack.
has 10.
No, go
Yeah.
back. I want to see.
You should say attack.
Unarmored
plus nine.
Nope,
strike.
nope. Scroll down. So, sorry. Scroll up. So here, quarters plus 5. So roll a d20 plus 5.
Okay.
That's what your
Nice.
hit is.
15.
Ooh, and if you beat his AC, you'll hit him.
So
Right.
15. So it's 15, 10 plus 5.
Yes. 10
And my
plus
AC is, that is going to hit. So yes.
5. I hit him, but it only
slowed him.
him down.
And the next
And the
attack
damage.
against him has
And
advantage.
damage.
Advantage.
And then you gotta roll damage.
What's your quarterstaff damage?
So what's the damage on that now?
Like 1d6.
I think it's 1d8 plus 2.
1d8 plus. Yes, 1d8 plus 2.
Which one's the D8?
So you need a d8. D8 is the
This one?
double pyramid.
1d8
Yes.
plus 2. So roll that and add 2 to it.
7.
That's the damage.
Bludgeoning.
So this motherfucker that hit me jumped out. He got me for 12 damage.
Okay.
You just got him for 7
7.
damage. So my ACs or my hit points are
And what are their hit points?
we don't
You
know.
don't know.
Oh.
But he can say like, oh, it really fucked him up when you hit him, or he can be like, oh, he didn't even hardly notice when he
Okay.
got 7 points.
That definitely. I mean,
That
it
gives
was
you
it was a hit.
Okay.
I mean, you're definitely in a fight for your life here.
Crom's move.
No, oh, is it me?
No, he
well,
moved.
unless there's somebody behind. In between. I got hit.
It is. It's
Yeah.
vamp.
There's another
3.
guy that rolled
Oh.
less than 7.
He can get up and
Half
make
of
his
it.
way
Oh, no.
over. And he is going to
It's fine.
To run away.
do his attack. He's going to do the.
Oh, I should've
he's going to
went after
double
the guy that was
claw,
on Tom.
and that is going to
On Crom.
be an 11.
Tom Crom.
Yeah, I got it.
Come on, Tom.
I blocked it.
All right.
I got a 14. So
All
it's
right.
like, pshoo.
So his first claw you block, second claw you block.
Fuck this guy.
So you say fuck this guy.
Good job, Crom. I'm sorry.
So you wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
Oh geez.
Sorry.
And
Fucking
block
destroy.
those easily enough. And now it is Crom.
Okay, so now this is what. So first of all, this motherfucker jumping out of the goddamn blind side of me throws me into a rage. So I'm pissed. So
Okay.
now I'm in a rage. So that means that I have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Okay.
When you make a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases you gain. Da da da. We can go into that. So I'm in a rage.
Okay.
But then on top of that, I'm going to attack recklessly.
Yeah, you are.
Yep.
Because why wouldn't you?
You can throw aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn. So this rage gives me advantage to strength. This gives me advantage to strength. But attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn. So
You don't get double advantage.
yeah, because
You just
I
get
run
advantage.
in with a rage and I fucking do this, and then and if I miss, like my back is turned to you and you get advantage because I'm looking like an asshole, or I'll hit you really hard, and
Yep.
then I'm also going to use Divine Fury, starting when you choose this. While you're raging, the first creature you hit on each of your turns with a weapon attack takes extra damage equal to 1d6 plus half your barbarian level. I'm not sure what my barbarian level is.
I don't know either.
The extra damage is necrotic or radiant. You choose the type of damage. So I'm going to go ahead and attack recklessly.
Do it. Do it to it.
Yeah, do I always roll a 20?
Mhm.
And so I'm using
What's prone?
I'm using Durog's axe.
It's laying down.
Okay.
I'm using Durog's axe,
Okay.
which is a +9,
Okay.
and it's a 1d6, 1d10 plus 6 if I hit.
All right.
But
Bring it on.
I have advantage, so that means I roll 2 20s.
They're hissing at you and saying, "Bring it on, cupcake."
The road is bad. So if I have advantage, I roll 2 dice. Is that how that works?
And take the highest.
And take the highest. So I roll. Okay, I'll just go ahead and roll this and see what I get. And I'm attacking. I haven't looked yet. I'm attacking this dumb motherfucker that fucking hit me.
Okay.
Fuck that guy. I rolled an 8. But do I add something to it? Right? My strength. Do I add my strength to it?
Well, you add your modifier to it.
Which modifier though?
Your plus whatever.
Plus what? But plus
Did you
strength.
say it was +9 to hit?
When you make a melee.
Where's your
using
hit? Where's your weapon?
I use strength.
No, where's your weapon?
Oh, it's a +9.
So you
Okay.
add 9 to your
So 17 to hit that guy,
17 is going to hit.
and then when you make a run, you can decide to attack. But doing so gives you advantage. So I had advantage, so I already had that, I guess. But then Divine Fury. So if I hit him while you're raging, the first creature you hit on each of your turns with a weapon attack takes extra damage equal to 1d6 plus half my barbarian level. I don't know what my barbarian
we'll call
level
it 2.
is. Thank you. So I'll just roll this +2. So 6. That's extra damage. 6 extra plus I do 1d10 plus 6.
And you're
What's a
hitting
1d10?
Vamp 1. 1d10 is
This one?
the weird pyramid.
12.
This one. The
Thank you.
alien. The
Okay. 1d10 plus 6. So I'm going to roll. This is my damage. 6 plus
6 plus.
plus 8.
Whoa, 14.
1d6 plus 6. So 14 plus 6 is 20.
Yeah, it is. That's some good damage. That's a clobbering for this guy. You bloodied him pretty easily.
Okay. Now, one thing real quick. I have an extra attack.
Okay.
You can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn, which I just did. So I'm gonna try and so I hit this guy
Yep.
with my axe. I go whoom, and I go whoom like this, across this way, and then I'm gonna try to swing back this way and hit this guy.
Okay.
With my other attack.
So roll for
which
hit.
is just a regular one.
Yep.
So it's
So
this
it's
is the battle axe, whatever plus 9.
Yep.
So 17 again.
That's
on this
going to hit. Yep.
And then my damage is just whatever, 1d10 plus 6.
Yep.
14.
14.
To this guy.
All right. You took
Whoa.
2 good swipes at these guys, and they are looking... Both of them are looking pretty rough.
Okay. And I think that's all I can do. I don't have any.
Keep reading as we do this.
Yeah,
And after Crom,
that's it.
he gets up and he jumps between both his buddies, and he's going to
fuck.
claw at you
Oh, fuck.
again.
Okay.
Crom.
Well,
Crom's in trouble.
No, Crom's good.
And that one's going to hit.
Oh.
First claw's going to hit. Second claw's going to hit.
What's the
Oh,
total
Crom.
damage?
So the damage is going to be...
Crom
let's
not
see,
strong in his castle.
So we got claws at D6.
Crom's fine.
6.
That was it,
6. Ooh.
What's the total?
9.
No, okay.
Crom.
Because I rolled a 1 on my
Yeah, that
second
hurt.
one.
That hurt, Crom.
That didn't hurt
That
Crom
hurt
nearly as much as
Crom.
it could have.
Okay.
And now we are Farnaz.
Do I have a clear line of sight to all of those guys, like from on top of the wagon, or
You have a definite clear line of sight to this guy. Imagine that
Yeah.
you are still balanced.
what about any of the guys
And-
facing Crom?
Up on the wagon, I would say you climbed up on top of inventory and stuff. So yeah, you have a pretty clear shot at any of them.
Okay. Which one has taken the most damage so far?
They both of these
This guy's
two,
missing an arm.
right?
Did I do that? Two
yes,
arms. Did I do
yes, we'll say you did that.
that? Oh, I missed. I
The
coughed
two
up both his arms.
outside are both looking really, really bloody and beaten. This one is the
Missing
one
both
that
his
just entered and is fresh.
So I'll cast a firebolt at that one on the inside.
Okay.
Hurl a modifier, make a ranged spell attack against target. On hit, the target takes 2d10.
Okay, so roll a spell hit. So it is you should have a spell hit. Where is it? Does it say in
No.
What
the
does the spell
spell?
say?
Spell attack bonus is
There it
plus
is.
6.
Plus 6. So roll a d20 plus 6. And that is your spell. That's going to hit.
No problem.
What was it?
Firebolt. So it's 2d10.
What did you roll? I can't see.
18?
18.
Yeah.
Plus 6?
Yeah.
You got 24 to hit?
Yeah, I think I got him.
You're good.
That's
Alright.
going to hit.
Yeah.
So I roll this twice.
Yes.
Okay. 4
4,
and 2.
2, so 6 points of
Is that the
damage.
damage? That's to the guy that just jumped in the middle.
No, the one on the inside by the Aurochs.
This
guy?
Oh, this guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that guy.
Oh,
With
gotcha.
No arms. Johnny,
No arms,
no
yeah.
arms.
Johnny, no arms. So that
Yeah, I'm trying
was-
to take one out. That's one less that can attack.
Well, they didn't have
You
arms.
smack him, and his other arm is
Burns
now
off.
incapacitated.
Yeah, he's got no arms.
It's got teeth.
You ain't got no legs. Is that Bloodhound Gang? So after Farnaz, do you want to move or anything? Or are you comfortable where you're at?
Oh, you're not.
No.
You're not engaged. You
I
can do
will,
whatever you want.
yeah, I'll fall back. My movement's 30 feet.
You want to move back? You want to hop down?
Yeah, but I want to do so at an angle that I can still maybe see some of the guys attacking Crom.
Okay.
I think
What's your movement?
30.
30.
My quarterstaff and unarmed are the same.
You went behind the tent.
So give me an athletics or acrobatics check, whichever is better.
+1 or 0. +1. Acrobatics.
Oh,
20.
easily. You easily hop down and get your full distance. Whoops. And it puts you somewhere out in that vicinity, giving you line of sight on this guy and this guy.
Cool.
And now we're back up at the top at Vamp 1. He is going to... Can he do anything cool? Not really. They are just... Oh, no. Oh, nice.
So, do any of us know, like, vampire lore? Like, do we know what the effects of a bite would be?
You might.
So, yeah, there's potential that you might know something like that. If you feel like you are confident fighters, you could be having that conversation right now while you're engaged in battle, which would be kind of fun. Who knows anything about these guys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, how long does Crom have?
Yeah, so is Crom going to turn into a vampire or what? What do you think, Roll?
Make a religion check. So you're making a religion check as this guy is going to be slashing at...
My medicine, maybe? I'll diagnose an illness or determine who killed the recently slain. No, religion or medicine?
What is what?
Religion is recall lore, gods, rituals, holy symbols.
Well,
medicine
lore
is allows you to diagnose an illness.
It'd be vampire lore.
Okay, lore. So religion. So this plus 4, 8.
8. So in the heat of battle, he doesn't recall
I
much
don't
about
recall.
vampires, but he does remember enough that he believes that it moves slowly through barbarians, and specifically northern clans
There we go.
have a particular immunity to vampirism.
Cool.
Because of his cold blood.
And
We got
so
some time.
this guy, vampire number 1, just came at you, just slashing again and snarling and growling. And his first slash, he slashes right past you, and you do one of those little whoop, and he completely looks foolish.
Oh,
I mean,
good.
you even almost stop and giggle at him. You find this funny.
I look back at the Aurochs and go, oh.
You are such a natural natural in battle that, yeah.
I give a little scritch to the Aurochs on the whoop, whoop.
You're right. And he is so humiliated and off balance that he misses.
Very
Right,
very
right,
caring.
almost. He misses horribly on his follow-up claw. So he's definitely, his mind is more having sex and eating and drinking blood
Plus,
and
Crom
not
is in
fighting.
a rage,
And
so
Crom
he's
is in a rage. And so he completely missed.
This is where you're pushing.
So let's see how
Come
Vamp
into
2
play.
does. Vamp
Push
2
one of those
is
motherfuckers
going
with a
to
bonfire.
17 with his first one.
17 to hit?
Yes.
This is another guy?
Yes.
Oh, God,
and
fuck
18 on the second.
Oh no,
And
what's the total
so-
damage?
The total damage is going to
This is gonna
be
be painful for Crom. I do have healing potions, by the way.
10 points of
Total.
slashing damage.
Okay.
And now it is Rolt's turn.
Crom is huffing and a puffing. He's doing good, but he's definitely looking taxed.
Yeah, I think I just need to take just a regular old swing at the guy in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're behind him.
I'm behind him.
Yeah.
Get him in the balls. Get him.
No, just a regular hit.
I'll still give you
This thing.
advantage on this hit.
Well, I
just
do get
because-
advantage the next time anybody fights him.
Yeah, during the same
Oh.
turn. That's true. Oh wait,
During the
is it a new
same turn, it's your new turn now.
No.
Wait, no, it was
So-
until the.
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna get rules lawyery.
I know. But you know,
I'm just a
it
simple
means,
caveman.
It means something though. Really.
The target on a successful save, the target speed is halved until the start of my next turn, and the next attack roll made against it has advantage.
So you already did the attack roll.
And so this
the
is the next one.
against it. It doesn't
has
say during the
advantage.
turn. Just as the next
Yeah.
attack roll against it.
That was the next attack
No.
roll.
He hasn't
This-
rolled
this-
yet.
this
This
is the
turn.
next attack.
Because the
Against it.
focus and
His
then
is
the
the
attack, right?
No, it says after.
Oh, the focus thing.
Because it was the focus is what you used to give you that advantage, right?
Oh.
I don't know.
No, because it
you
says
want to
if
jump
it
in and you want
No,
I would rule for the
you
attack.
want to
'cause
stir
it's
the pot when it
I
comes
would
time
rule.
to
I would
taste.
rule for the attack because this is the next attack against it. Focus is
So
not
it's
an
like
attack.
after the.
But where did
I
the
don't
endowment come from? Where did the
I wasn't part of
So
that.
did
I
I
was in
get
the bathroom.
advantage last time I attacked
Yeah.
it? I did.
yeah?
Okay, that sounds good.
Because
So
that
you're
I
attack-
was
you're just
perceiving
attacking
as
it?
the next
Just
attack.
a regular.
Just a regular attack. So your thing plus whatever you're hitting it with a staff again.
Yes, because I have the
so
staff
whatever,
in my hands.
So roll
still.
d20 plus whatever.
then
the,
what is
the
my
Yeah,
attack.
roll a
staff
d20
number?
twice and take the highest roll. I'll give you advantage.
You're
I'll still
him
giving you
advantage?
advantage because he's looking away and he was mesmerized by
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, Tia.
Farnaz's dismount.
10.
Okay, now roll again. And that one's much better. That one's gonna
23.
hit. So that one's gonna
18
hit.
plus 5 is 22.
So now roll for
Where's
damage.
the 8? This is the 8. 1d8 plus 10. 10.
Oh man.
Nice.
10 points of damage to
10
which one?
points to this guy.
This guy? I think that's 3.
That is 2.
2. Oh, I've been marking somebody wrong then. So we're gonna give him.
I don't know what to do with these guys. Yeah, I guess I could do that, huh?
And I think that I need to ditch my staff. I think you're right. I think I do more damage unarmed. There's more opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you roll? One.
It's the same thing. I still get plus 5. I still 1d8 plus 2 for damage. Plus, there's all these flurry of blows I can do
Aw.
without a
Yeah,
weapon.
drop that fucking.
You needed how much? 10?
I did 10 damage, yes.
Nice work, though.
That is a pretty serious clunk to the back of his head. And it is his turn. It turns around and claws at you dazed. So his first attack will be with disadvantage. And that's not going to hit.
Good job.
He regains his senses for attack number 2 in natty 1. He doesn't regain his senses and completely whiffs on you with both attacks.
All right.
So now Crom,
Is that my turn?
you are up.
Yeah. Do I have any sense, and maybe it can't happen? Have we noticed any yelling or anything from the tents? Is anybody in those tents?
The only
I
thing
notice-
you hear anymore is just the shrieking of the people that are still alive and dying from their
Inside the
wounds.
tents.
Yeah, from the tents,
just-
scattered about the grounds. They're just the victims.
Okay, so these people are attacking us, but there's other people like here and here. And inside
Right.
the- Okay.
Dying. Or dead.
Or turning into vampires.
Or maybe
I don't know what
turning
I
into
can do.
vampires.
Maybe turning into vampires. I don't know what I can do.
Put a cigarette butt in here, Chris.
What?
There's a cigarette butt
Oh.
in the trash can.
Do we need to take another break?
Nope.
No, I'm gonna go real quick. I'm just thinking. I'm still raged. I don't think I can. Can I recklessly attack again? When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attacks. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do a charger. I'm gonna see. This will be fun. This guy is all fucked up, right? His arms are gone,
Yep.
or is it? Yeah. It's
He
attacking.
he messed up.
He's all fucked up. And does he look like he's about to die?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I'm not gonna. This is
Or
what I'd
I
like-
mean, yes.
I'll
I
tell you-
mean, he's close.
I'll tell you what I'd like to do.
He's looking really, really rough.
Okay. I tell you what I'd like to do. You
Tell me what
if
you'd
I-
like to do,
So I have
Crown.
something called Charger, and it says when you use your action to dash, so I'm going to dash, you can use a bonus action to make one melee weapon attack or to shove a creature. If you move at least 10 feet, at least 10 feet. I have to be 10 feet away. I can't do it from there. I have to be I have to move at least 10 feet. I can't rush into this guy because he's too close. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to use my. I'm gonna attack with my axe.
Okay.
What I'm trying to do on this guy, and I know I'm engaged with these other two, so we'll see how this works. But I'm trying to attack that guy. What I'm trying to do is trying to dive in with my axe, my whatever it's called, and hook him on the side of the head and flip him this way into the fire.
All right.
Make me roll for it.
Roll for hit.
Hit? Is that what it is? Hit.
Well, we're gonna see
Okay.
how this roll
So
goes.
1d20 plus my. I'm using the Durog's axe as a +9, so just a hit.
So you want to flip him over
I want-
two others.
No, not over 2 hours. These guys are here. He's the closest to the fire. I'm diving towards him, and as I'm diving, I'm hooking him with my axe, and I'm just trying to.
I thought
whip
you
him
said
around.
this guy.
No, this guy.
Fish
Okay.
hooking into the
This guy.
fire.
I'm diving into this guy with
That
my axe,
makes much
and I'm trying
more
to
sense.
like do a
Okay.
wrestling throw and
Yes.
throw him, like hook him in the
Yes.
side of the face into the fire.
All right. So yes, let's
do you
do. I want to hit first.
Okay. Okay. So I get a +9.
Okay. And then
It's an 11. Hold on. Do I have anything else? Do I have anything else to do with an 11? I don't think I do.
you're
I get-
raging, aren't you?
Oh, I'm raged. I get advantage. Right? Do I get advantage?
Well,
I
you
get roll
already
second
had it,
hit?
yeah.
Is that what you get with rage?
You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Strength check. Am I doing a hitting?
Sure.
Aw.
14.
Barely hit.
14! Okay, I hit him. Do I get to flip him into the fire? Or do I have to throw over that?
Now roll an acrobatics or
Dexterity.
athletics check, whichever
okay,
is
athletics
higher.
is +8.
Ooh.
What was the other one he said?
Acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, much better than +8.
Yeah, I think I have to do that. What's that? What? I don't see acro. Oh, right there, +2. Yeah, I'll do +8. And I roll a d20. +8. Come on, baby.
Is he gonna get it?
Give me a 20. Give me a 20. 11 + 8 is 19.
All right.
You put that on the fucking fire.
Please, tell me.
You
Tell me
you,
all
you
about it.
take your axe and you totally do a fake out move on the two to the left, and you hook around the neck right below, like right below here. Roll for damage also while
Oh,
we're
yeah,
doing
roll,
this.
oh, yeah, sorry. Damage is 1d10
And
plus
and
6.
you
8.
take and you flip him into the fire. You kind of tumble with him,
Uh-huh.
and you. How would you like to
So,
ultimately
I would
end
li-
its life?
So, do I get to kill it?
Mm-hmm.
What do we used to say when we played this? Finish him.
Right.
That's what he would
yeah.
say. We'd say, finish him. I'd be like,
Finish
okay,
him.
so this is what happens. So he's going to die. So I hook him through the thing, and I flip him back over like this, and I roll out of the way and stand off to the side. And then he flips into the fire, and as he does it, like a piece of sharpened wood that was in the fire that they had cut down a fence earlier and thrown in there was like a staff, like a spear. Like a vampire, right? So I roll over and it fucking guts him. It just, the flaming thing comes out of his chest like that, and I roll
And he
stand
starts
over here.
on fire, and in a very Buffy the Vampire Slayer way, he kind of just turns to ash.
And he's gone.
Yep.
Oh,
Goes
then he
away.
just disappears.
Yep, and he's gone.
And I'm standing
Alright.
over there,
So-
ready to go.
What is that? So you would still, I would give you 15 feet of movement yet if you had,
Oh,
and because you have a second attack, don't you?
Can you do his
I
charge
do.
now?
I do have a second attack.
So I would give you 15
Charge him
feet
into
of
the tent. I'll
movement,
start that thing on
which
fire.
is half of.
Do I? Okay, you have the thing. Can I charge into this guy or no?
So half,
Nope.
they're only going to get you there,
Can I get him to? I can't get to that
but
guy.
it'll get you there.
I can get to that guy.
I'll say you can get to that guy.
I'm gonna charge him then. Oh no, I can't do. Wait, if I use my
Over
attack,
10 feet.
If I use my attack to dash, I used my attack to attack.
Ah,
And the only
go
way I-
for it.
Okay. Okay. Charger.
Barbarian is in his element.
I love it. Because I'm bloodlust, right?
Right.
When you use your you can use a bonus action to make one melee attack if you move at least 10 feet in a straight line immediately. Before taking this bonus action, you either gain a +5 bonus to the attack's damage roll if you choose to make a melee attack, or push the target up to 10 feet away from you. So I can rush this guy. I guess if I
Hit him.
and I'm gonna try to push him into this tent, just right in that door, because there's probably people having sex and doing whatever. My goal is to knock him 10 feet this way into this tent.
Okay.
You shouldn't hit him that way.
Well, I can start the tent on fire.
Crumbs and rage.
Yep.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
You don't have time to debate this.
Nope,
You're
no
right.
debating.
It's all
6
happening.
seconds.
So I think I have to roll to what hit?
So you need to roll to hit.
Okay, and then I get +5. No, if I hit him, I will just push him into the tent. If I miss, I guess I just miss. 13. I don't think I have a plus to it. Or push the target. If you move at least 10 feet, Before taking this bonus, you either gain a +5. I don't know. Do I roll to hit? So it would be a 13, I guess. I don't think I have a plus.
Where is it? When you choose.
I think it's just 13, right? Because I'm just trying to push him. I would get +5 if I attacked him, but I'm not attacking him. I'm just pushing him.
So you get +5 bonus.
Would
So you get +5
Are you sure?
to
So
that.
so it'll be 18.
That's how I would understand it.
That's fine. And either way, the fact that he's engaged with them, doesn't that give me advantage if he doesn't see it? Okay. I don't know how you play.
You got it.
I love it. I'm just
right? No,
wondering.
I like the
I
question,
just know how
but
the rules work.
so
I hit him
So you hit him and you knock him
into the 10.
10 feet,
into the 10.
and that's roughly about.
And then right as I do, I knock him out of the way, and I look at you, and you go,
So which
How
one
did
is
you do
this? That is
Should have hit in the
3,
front of the aura.
and we're gonna say it takes.
That's what I was gonna do.
Hit him in
I was
the
gonna
front
push
fire.
him there, topple him, yell your name at him.
Okay, and that was Prom
You say-
Vamp 4 is up. That's this guy.
I can't actually talk to him anymore.
He is going to
10 minutes is up.
spot
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked.
the sorcerer hiding out in the back and snarl and charge. Yes, 30. Charge his direction, and he doesn't quite get there.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
So he's at about 10 feet. You can smell his breath. And Farnaz.
Oh shit.
So right now you can move without an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to move away. Can I move and jump back onto the wagon?
Yes. I'll
Okay.
give you that
What a good
mobility
DM.
around here.
What a kind GM.
Actually, make athletics or acrobatics, whatever the check was last time.
It's one other way, or it's one. 14.
14. Yep, you were able to hop up there.
All right. And now I'm gonna throw a firebolt. So this +6, is that like added to like my D20 roll to see if I hit?
Yes.
Or the damage? It's not the damage.
Not the damage.
Oh,
Nope, the
okay.
damage should come with the spell.
All right. So. Yeah. I'm gonna go. Throw another. Wow.
Fireball.
I'm gonna throw a ray of frost at
Nice.
that other guy.
This one over here?
Yes.
All right.
So ray of frost is this +6, 20,
I'm gonna hit.
and it's
Ray of frost.
Oh, 60 feet. Yeah, I'm good there.
Oh yeah.
On hit, target takes 2d8.
This is my wizard.
And its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
I printed that one.
It's speed, I can't find it.
So
Reminds me of,
2d8.
The staff is a piece of junk.
1,
That like a 3D printing junk.
8.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage, and speed is reduced by 10.
You have done some serious damage to this guy to the point where.
Yes.
How would you like to? You start him on fire for one thing.
Well, I froze the motherfucker.
Oh, froze him. That's what this one was.
I was raised a frost, so
I know what you could do.
I freeze him, and he fucking shatters
Yeah, you
into.
hit him with your staff. And
Oh yeah, okay. So I freeze him, and then I throw. Well, no, then I have to collect it later. I grab something hard from the wagon and throw it at him to shatter
Nice.
him.
You look around and you find some wares. There's a drawer that you know he keeps nuts and bolts and stuff in, and you just whip it out there and roll a d20.
Oh. 10.
Had to be 10 to get it. And yep, you hit him square and just shatters.
Shatter the
Which
motherfucker.
one? He shattered, so he's gone.
He's gone.
Fuck that bitch. This is a
Kill him.
And then
Little
as
frozen
it starts to evaporate.
I thought it was just thawed, and it would just be
Right.
like chunks of like flesh and bone.
It's like a
and-
red steam
Right.
from all the blood.
Yeah.
All right, and so that was Farnaz, and then we've got Rolt. You are at the top of the order now because both of those vamps is dead.
Do something,
And
roll.
there's one vampire left.
There
There's
are 2 left.
Two
That guy's
left.
hurt.
There's one in the tent.
He's on the ground.
and there's
Drop
one-
that damn staff.
Yes, I'm throwing my staff up to the wizard in the.
Wizard in the wagon.
In the
Thank
wagon.
you. I could use a better quarterstaff.
So I throw the quarterstaff up to him, so I'm now unarmed,
Good job.
which is good. And then that
Do
guy's
we
close
have to
to me
roll
right
to see
there.
if that works?
Well, this guy's
This
in the
guy's
tent.
in the tent.
You're here.
And then
This is
who's-
me.
Oh, that's you.
That's me.
And the other guy's way over
Way
there.
over there.
So then I would. Do I need to dash into the tent? Is that a move I need to do?
It's an action if you do it, so you can attack as well. Unless
Can
you
I
have some.
attack?
sort
You
of
can
thing.
move that far.
Yeah, you
I
can
can
just
just
go.
move
Yeah.
You have probably
That's
30
10 feet.
Yeah, you probably have 30 feet of movement.
Mhm.
I have
25.
45. it
Okay,
says.
yeah. Monk's got some range.
You can go some places.
So I would go.
The
and
places
then I
you
can
will go.
use-
You're a yellow.
What
you're
kind
a
of
yellow
quarterstaff was that you just threw?
It was a quarter
Staff of defense.
Staff of defense.
Okay.
Plus what?
I'm gonna be asking,
Sorcerer
I'm gonna be
could
asking for
definitely-
it back. We're not talking about that right now. Just
Oh.
throw it to you for now.
You should just put it on your back.
Oh, I didn't know I could put
You already
it on
threw
my
it to
back.
me.
Just
Shut up.
just get it out of your hand. Get it out of your hand.
I'll give it back to you later.
Threw it
It's
up to
fine.
him.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
then-
It's fine.
You did.
Um,
You did.
Yes, and so with flurry of blows, I can do 2 unarmed strikes.
All right, let's go. Fists of Fury.
Yeah, baby.
And then unarmed strike. You can make an unarmed strike. Yeah.
Oh.
that's
You
it.
crack your knuckles and you just jump in on this guy. All right,
And is he on
do
the
your
ground?
hits.
Yeah.
Roll
Is he
for
on the
hit.
ground? So
He's
we
on the
need
ground, so he's
3
got
rolls.
advantage.
So do I roll it?
You get 2.
So you
2.
get both
2
your
d10s.
attacks. So
So that's 16
okay, or roll again.
Roll again. Might get a 20.
or 20.
That was higher. It wasn't a natty 20. It was a dirty 20.
Oh.
But I used a focus point to do
Oh.
2.
A dirty 20 or an
hits.
unnatural
Yeah, yeah,
20.
I got it.
4.
I like an unnatural 20.
I like a natural 20.
Oh, natural 20s are great.
Nobody's
That's
got a
what I thought.
natural
When you
20.
said 20, I was like, roll a 20.
Right,
Like,
no,
that's,
no,
That's
no.
like you get crazy.
You
shit.
rolled a dirty 20.
Okay, that's fine.
And so now
Still
you
really
can
good.
roll damage for that one, or you can roll both your hits right now and just get them out of the way, which is what I normally do.
Roll both my hits.
Yeah, so now
once
roll
more,
your roll for hit, your second hit.
which
Oh.
is 6.
Okay,
what's that?
now
No,
roll
it's
again.
19 and 15.
All right, and so you hit with both of them,
Okay,
and so now roll damage for both of them.
and that's this D8 plus 2.
That's for your unarmed.
Yeah.
Wow.
1d8 plus 2 unarmed strike.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the first one is 4.
Is
So
4
4. And
plus-
that's against.
plus 9.
9.
That's against
13 total.
this guy. 13 total. He's looking really rough.
Did you hit him in the face? Where'd you hit him? In the chest?
He's on the ground. I hit him right in the sternum.
All right.
It
Oh
won't go
yeah.
as hard.
Should karate chop him in the throat.
Do
Definitely.
the 1-inch punch?
Yes. That's what
Now it's turn, and you're on top of him, and the only thing it can do is it slashes and bites at you. So it's gonna slash at
Oh,
you
it's
first.
like a defensive thing?
Yep, and it's
Oh.
not gonna succeed.
Good for
And
you.
then it's gonna snatch. It's gonna snatch at you with its jaws,
But then it
and then it's gonna connect with its
Uh-oh.
jaws.
I can do. Yeah,
So it is
slashing I
gone
could
feral.
deflect.
Motherfuckers have gotten bit
Wait,
now.
an
Not
attack
slashing.
roll that includes bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. Yeah,
Mm,
wasn't those.
no.
Deflect, attack.
And that is going to be
direct.
3 points of piercing damage.
That sounds so bad.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't
except
have
now
very
he's-
many points.
Infected with vampiric freaking whatever.
Where was that at? I had 45, so now I'm at 42.
Well, he was bit or he was slapped?
Yeah, he got bit.
And then Crom,
Okay.
you're up.
Oh,
Yeah, with 2 down, it comes around much quicker.
yeah. There's the guy in the tent, and then there's the guy is he running away? He's just way over there?
He's just
No,
way over there. He
yeah.
hasn't
How
moved
far
yet.
away
away
are
are
you?
you?
Oh, no, say
30
like,
feet?
maybe. Yeah.
27 feet?
Volley over the wagon. Volley over the aurochs.
I don't think I can get, well, how
I
far
should
can I
have done
move?
that.
My speed is 40.
40,
I
so
can get
you
to
could
him.
get to him.
Roll under that aurochs. Oh yeah, you can go
Alright.
around probably.
You hop over the aurochs like Bo and Luke over the Dukes of Head,
Yeah.
over the
Yeah, slide
General
across,
Lee,
slide
right?
across the thing.
Yeah.
What I want to do, How far is this from the edge of the wagon to him? How far is that?
Force damage.
I don't know. Is that a
Damage
20?
What is force damage?
I think that's a 20.
This
Is
is
that a
20.
25? That might be a 25.
Okay. It's the shortest one, whatever
Yeah,
that
I
is.
think that's
So it's
25.
25, so it's like 20 feet?
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know how far I can jump. What I want to do is I want to run and bound up here and jump and try to axe this guy in the top of the skull. That's what I want to do.
All the full
Give
Yeah,
me
just-
an acrobatics.
And I'm 7 foot tall, so
Yeah.
20 feet isn't quite
yeah,
as
with the
far as
reach,
it would
man.
be.
You're
Whoa.
like, that's 10 foot already.
So rule of cool will give you athletics or acrobatics.
And what I want to do actually, just it's less points, but I want to actually like put away my axe as I'm running up, boom, and pull out my two-handed. I have a two-handed broadsword, which is even longer, and just go like I'm chopping a
Two-handed
big
Sure.
piece of wood.
All right.
What do I got to roll? Sorry.
So roll an acrobatics or athletics,
And the
whichever
battle axe
one
is +8. Oh, acrobatics. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think I have something good. I have athletics.
You have an 8 in one of them.
8 in athletics.
All right.
So 20 plus 8. I rolled a 9. I rolled a 9.
So
Oh,
you
it's gonna
slip
slip.
and fall
Oh no.
and
Crom.
So I come up here and do I?
smash your lip on the edge of the wagon.
Oh, so I don't
and-
even make it off the wagon. I run up here, I slip off the first step and fall there.
Yeah, and then you tumble over and you have enough movement that you can still get to him.
Oh, I can get to him.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I'll say you
I'll
can,
just keep
you're just not going to
rolling.
get there
I
fancy.
smack my face. I keep running. Then I'll just so I'm on the ground. Like,
Yeah.
I have a
Crawl
rolling
up.
attack, so I'm just gonna try to
All right.
swat at him with my axe.
All right, roll for him.
Chop his
Yep,
legs
we'll
off.
say this is, you're able to,
10 plus 8.
you hit.
Okay. And then what's the damage? Sorry. It's this is stupid. 1d10 plus 5. 1d10. That's this one.
The tent, the double tent looking one.
1d10 plus
Yeah.
5.
Strength.
11.
Hey,
I'm
11
going for the
points.
ankles.
STR is that strength?
Strength.
All right, so that does some pretty good damage to him. You sever, you get through his legs. Yeah, you do some pretty serious damage
fall
to his
down?
legs. He doesn't fall down, but he's definitely weakened,
Tough guy.
right?
That's all I can do.
So that was Crom. So now its turn. So it turns around and
on the
falls on you.
I'm on the ground.
Ah, and snarls and bites and slashes. So it's gonna bite first, slash second.
God.
Its bite is gonna hit.
Oh no, for how much?
Slash is not gonna hit.
Okay.
Slash is an epic fail.
Good. Fuck that thing. What's
But
up?
the
Its
bite
Achilles is all fucked up.
is 5 points of piercing damage.
You know how much damage I've taken this fight?
And Farnaz.
No.
Probably none.
None.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's what I used.
Well, I have
I
20
used
hit
to
points.
play.
so.
I used
Right.
to play a thief, elf, and I would be like, "Oh, I got 3 on that one, guys." And then people are bleeding on the ground. I'm like, I know I got nicked too.
I know, man. All right, so
When I was up in the tapestry shooting arrows down, I know. I cut myself on the rug. Can you believe that?
he's further than Are they both further than 10 feet from me? Yeah.
Probably.
So I'll throw firebolt, that one that's that Crom is struggling with.
Okay.
Um,
So roll for spell hit.
yeah.
That's
which is
not gonna
plus,
hit.
Yeah.
That's it.
6.
It
What did you
fizzles
roll?
out.
Did he roll a 1?
Yes.
He probably hit me.
I
Right.
failed.
Yeah, epic fail, man. At
But
20
it doesn't even fizzle. It doesn't even
Oh,
get
okay,
it to
good.
fizzle, so
Thank
there's no damage.
But
Ah.
this is a very kind DM.
I
know a lot
want
of
people
DMs
to
would
have
be
fun.
like, oh, you catch his
I
arrow.
would
watch
too.
it, Crom. And I'm gonna
But like you said, you're getting fucked up.
Bring it
jump
on,
off the wagon and run over here, away from them. No,
This way.
yeah.
Athletics.
You're going
Over
that
here.
way?
Well, I'll come over here so I
Come
can.
on, man.
Say athletics. Athletics or acrobatics check.
They're both 1.
So you only are able to move. You fumble on the way down and are only able to move
next
half
to
the
the Aurochs.
distance.
I'm by the Aurochs.
Yep.
Save me, Aurochs.
Right.
Should have tried to
All right,
jump on
roll.
his back.
I don't know if I just take care of the one in front of me or go to save you.
Take care of the one in front of you.
Then I'm just doing a regular.
You're inside the tent. You don't even know
regular
what's going on.
unmarked hit.
Fuck it up.
Unmarked hit.
Just the well.
Is that what it is?
If
It's
I
called
have
a-
to use another power point if I do 2 hits, so I just 1 hit.
Do it.
Okay.
Use the PowerPoint.
You use the power points. Okay, 2 hits, flurry of blows.
You're here.
All right,
2
do it.
hits. 2 hits, yes.
Do it,
So
do
I
it.
do this to see if it hits. Plus 5, 8. Do I get a roll 2?
8 plus.
No,
5.
3 plus 5.
Oh.
8.
Yes, it's still on the ground.
Okay.
You got it, man.
That'd be 24.
That's gonna hit.
Is that gonna hit?
Maybe
And
a
then
little
my
bit.
I mean, like
second
yeah,
one
it's
is
a glancing blow.
17 or 16.
Yep,
So-
you hit. Both of them
so
hit.
Both hit, and the damage is 3, and the damage is 3.
All right.
6.
They were.
So-
They were.
So you softly
So you
slap.
he coughs up blood. How would you like to finish him with those 2 thunderous blows?
Freaking ripped his heart out.
All right.
Oh.
Crumbles to dust.
Crumbles to dust. Nice. All right, and so you still have your movement if you want to hop up and move 15 feet.
This guy's dead.
I can still move 15 feet.
Yep.
I would want to use my stealth so the other guy doesn't see me and try to move on his blind side.
Okay,
15
roll a
feet.
stealth check.
Oh, where's that at? What do I roll?
Just roll a d20 and add your
D20
stealth
add your stealth,
modifier.
which it's one of those on the list.
That's plus 5.
Ooh.
No, that's dexterity.
Yes, you hide behind the wagon and you're able to
22.
you're
Okay.
able to stealth your
So is he over
motions.
here? Where are you? Oh, you're there.
Yeah, we'll say
Okay.
he got out and around the tent.
Are
Okay.
you gonna attack him?
I already attacked.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's just positioning.
I just he
So
just
Rolt
can't
is
see
up.
me. I
Crom.
use my stealth.
Crom's
He
up.
can't
Crom's
Do
up.
something, Crom.
I'm still on the goddamn ground.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, but I'm fairly close to him.
You can use half your movement to stand up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stand up though. But what I'm gonna do instead
Of course you're not.
is I'm here.
Ankle biter.
And I was on my side, and he did this, and then he attacked me, jumped on, but then is he still on top of me, or did he stand
We'll
up?
say he's standing up now.
Okay, he's standing up. All right, so I'm here
Or
on the
attempting to
ground.
stand.
He's here, standing in front of me. So what I want to do is I want to try to swing around on my back like this. So I'm sort of underneath of him,
Sure.
and I just want to fucking I want to take my battle axe, because that's what's in my hand, and I want to chop his fucking leg off.
Okay, roll for
Just
hit.
whap right there, just from underneath.
Yep, do it. What you got, White Shadow?
Log.
20.
A natty 20.
A natty 20. I would like to chop his goddamn leg off.
All right. So how we do our critical hits is you automatically get your max dice. So whatever your dice is for your attack.
Mm-hmm. Well, so I'm using the two-handed, so it's a 1d10 plus 5.
So now you get 10 plus your roll.
Oh, no matter
So
what.
instead of rolling 2d10s and chancing getting two
I
ones,
automatically
you
get
automatically get 10
plus
and
whatever I
now
roll here.
whatever you roll here.
So this is a 1
Exactly.
plus 5.
So 15.
So
16,
1 plus
right?
5 is 10 plus the 1 plus 5. So
Yes, so 16.
So 16 is how I hit him. That's so whatever that's for.
So you hit 16 on this guy.
16 on his fucking right leg.
And you take his leg almost,
Almost?
almost to the,
It's dangling.
it's
there?
dangling.
Fucking this.
Nearly
bitch.
legless Nick.
Just his pants are the only thing holding his leg on.
Right?
Yeah, good luck.
Okay.
Fucking now.
Is he still
vampire.
standing?
He is,
He's standing on one leg with a fucking. Oh.
yeah.
I
Just a
don't think-
flesh wound.
I
Tis
don't
but a
think-
flesh
I
wound.
don't think I have.
And he
movement.
falls on you.
Oh, so I'm okay. So I'm on my back and he's on top of me.
Yeah. And
Okay,
all
with
he's
one-
got left is mad slashing and biting.
Don't let him hump you there, Crom.
He misses,
Thank God.
and he natty 20s.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
No.
All right, let's see. I got 23 till I'm dead.
Oh, Crom.
And since I didn't declare it, the bite is less damage. I will say the bite was that.
Oh,
And
I
so
see. I see. That's what you're doing.
4,
Okay.
7, 8 points of piercing
But
damage.
don't you add 10 to that? Because it's a natty 20.
No. I get, my dice roll is a 4. It's 4 plus 1. So I automatically get 4. And then I roll my 4 plus
see.
1.
So what was it total?
7, 8 points of
8 points
Yep.
of damage. Okay.
of piercing damage.
That'd be okay. Okay. Well. Oh, Crom's tired.
Yeah. And he
Crom
tries
is
to
mad.
move
Crom
and
is
get off of you, but
tired.
he can't. He can't
Because you
move.
chopped off his leg.
Farnaz, yeah,
And
Farnaz.
and I'm just holding on to his fucking vest.
Oh my gosh, he's got to be about dead.
He's completely covering me like a shield. So fucking fireball this.
He
bitch.
is feral.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at him.
I can always attack twice instead of once when you take the attack action. Extra. I didn't need to use those things. That's okay.
Yeah,
Either
I'm
way,
gonna shoot my
right?
crossbow
Yeah,
at
you
him,
get two
so it's
attacks.
+4 attack
You
bonus.
can attack twice instead of once when you take the.
Well, I have a double attack too. I should have used that.
Ooh,
So-
that's gonna hit.
Yep, so 22.
Gonna hit.
With the
Yep,
bow?
one.
With the
Yeah,
crossbow?
crossbow. So it's 1d8 plus 1.
Nice.
What is it?
Oh.
6, 7.
7.
How would you like to end this one?
Thank God.
Okay.
Fuck this guy.
I happen to shoot him right through the heart, and
Through the back.
Yeah, as he's on top of you, and he bursts into. Well, no, I don't want him to burst into flames on top of Crom.
dust.
Okay, and he turns into dust, which falls all over Crom.
And I'm just like,
face, including in his mouth.
it's fine.
All right, so you have successfully vanquished
Wow.
these 4 vampires, and as you end them, 2 sinister-looking vampires step out of the
Oh my
fancy
God.
tent. They are half naked, covered in smeared blood and sweat. One of them pulls out 2 glinting daggers, and the other begins to form a fireball. Out of the trees, slamming into the tent, cutting the fabric, a monster stalks through.
Oh no.
A short sword explodes out of the rogue's chest. There is a guttural bellowing from the new beast. It caught the head of the sorcerer as they were turning to look, lifting them off the ground and snapping their neck with a sickening crunch.
Shit.
It pulls the short sword from
Good
the dead
monster.
rogue and drops the lifeless sorcerer to the
it's-
ground before letting out another guttural bellowing. There is the smell of death on the wind. Standing before you is a beast of a creature, a thick, 8-foot undead ogre wearing the freshly
Oh,
peeled
fuck.
face of a dire wolf over its own.
Oh Jesus!
Do we have like an 8-foot?
And so,
Hey, look, Crom, he's wearing a wolf skin like you.
Hey, buddy! I'm laying on the ground like bleeding.
at that point, we can call it a cliffhanger.
Oh!
Yeah, that's good.
Oof.
Oh!
So the last line
So
I
no
have
rest
here.
for us right
So
now.
the last line I have here is you regret having started this adventure on Friday the 13th. Because this is Jason that just.
It's Friday the
There we go.
13th. Oh man.
This
I didn't
is
realize it's the
Jason who
13th.
just
Touche.
popped through.
Sure,
And taking out all
Friday the
the.
13th?
Yeah.
Nope. I made it through an entire Friday the 13th without a single
Without
person
even
saying to
thinking
me, "Hey, it's Friday the 13th."
I
Better
guess.
That's the
knock
first
wood,
time ever.
motherfucker.
I mean, I still
got
have
So
it.
it played perfectly into I wanted this to be a Friday the 13th adventure. And so he came in and he killed the sexy, sex-having, drug-doing campers. And now he's going to throw down with you guys.
Nice. Perfect. Beautiful.
He didn't kill him though. The
He
vampire
killed the
did.
lead
He
two.
killed those lead two
Oh.
that.
You just